I ride for mine, I die for mine. When it's get back, I don't internet beef, I'm a real place where shit get wicked. Niggas move quiet, that creep on your ass with them switches. For the blood that I love, I'll get your felon murder, no hesitation. Bullets rearranging inside your home with no renovation. No noise, just pressure, no fear in my breath. I don't beef on the net, I don't internet threat. Hitters pop up like the Reaper in all black with a mask that's dead. I'll protect mine forever to my final breath. I'll protect mine forever to my final breath. I was raised in the slums, all we had was survival. Only few ways to cash out. Either I still the kills with blick, then crash out. Respect was earned, not given. And niggas went to war for that. Put pressure on the ops, 9 double M's and max. Oh, he get real where I'm from, no fairy tale shit. Every move that we made, we stay strapped with the blick. Moving pounds of the white girl, breaking it down bricks. Heavyweight without the slim vest, slipping like gymnasts. Niggas ain't good, it's balance and law. No one to stand, no one to draw. I stay with a piece, I'm prepared for the war. Heat that I eat up, beef like carnivore. I don't in that beef, I'm real place where shit get wicked. Niggas move quiet, they creep on your ass with them switching. For the blood that I love, I'll get your family murked, no hesitation. Bullets rearranging inside your home with no renovation. Yeah. No noise, just pressure, no fear in my breath. I don't beef on the net, I don't internet threat. Hitters pop up like the Reaper in all black with a mask that's dead. I'll protect mine forever till my final breath. I'll protect mine forever till my final breath. Heart cold, eyes open, mind sharp. I don't talk too much, I just play my part. We gon' slide on our eyes, but it hits ain't in the dark. Real ones that move smart, never chase a spark. I don't ball. I let it ignite out the pole, let fly out the chamber. So take flight, but with all of the smoke. Flee the scene, no emotion attached, just cold in me. I was built by streets, I ain't proud to recall. But I stood tall on my word when it mattered most. All for my niggas that held me down, I'll answer the call for the ones that counting me. I don't end that beef on real place where shit get wicked. Niggas move quiet, that creep on your ass with them switches. For the blood that I love, I'll get your family murked, no hesitation. Bullets rearranging inside your home with no renovation. Yeah. No noise, just pressure, no fear in my breath. I don't beef on the net, I don't internet threat. Hitters pop up like the Reaper in all black with a mask that's dead. I'll protect mine forever till my final breath. I'll protect mine forever till my final breath.
What up, y'all? What up? Finally made it. What's going on, peoples? What's going on? I hope everybody Monday is going good so far, because I know Clarissa's ain't. I know Papooses ain't. We got to get into it, y'all. So, you know, we went live yesterday. Let me make sure y'all can hear me, though. Can y'all hear me? Because yesterday I'd have made a mistake and didn't have the mic on and shit, and y'all couldn't hear shit for like the first 2 damn minutes. Please let me know y'all can hear me, man. Let's get this shit clear out the way real quick. Please let me know if y'all can hear me real quick. All right, we good? All right. Shout out to Barbara for the super chat too. She said, good evening, JR, wifey. Definitely appreciate the support straight out the gate. Straight out the gizzy. But yo, we got to get into it, y'all. We got to talk about it, right? So let me give y'all some shout outs as y'all come in here before we get into it. Because you know me, once I start cooking, I don't slow down. So let me give y'all some shout outs as y'all come up in here. Yesterday, shout out to Sheriff Jackson for the gift. Shout out to Hugo. Shout out to Tit for Tat. Shout out to Kendra. Yep. Shout out to Ebony Dancer. Shout out to Alicia Wallace. Shout out to Rochelle. All right. Shout out to Stephanie. Come on in, y'all. We gotta get into it, right? So you know, Remy blew the whole lid wide open when it was divorce shit, right? During her performance at Angie Martinez barbecue. Right? And so we gotta get into it. We gotta break down this hold up, this divorce hold up. Not only that, we have Clarissa Shields reacting, claiming Remy is clout chasing off of her. Not only that, we got Clarissa posting pregnant pictures. Like she's over there still fantasizing about being pregnant by Papoose. Man, the way this divorce is looking, this shit is about to get ugly, right? This shit is about to get real ugly. Because after Remy said what she said on that stage yesterday, the game didn't change, right? And everybody been speculating like, all right, why is this divorce being held up? So she said, this nigga Papoose won half, right? He won half of this shit. But we gonna get into the laws of Jersey and the whole breakdown of this divorce, right? So we gonna get into it, but we gotta get into some shit real quick. We gotta get into some recap. We gotta get into the recap, y'all. All right, so let me share this. Let me share this. Let me share this. All right, make sure y'all hitting that like button. But we gotta get into it. So this is Remy when she did the performance yesterday at Angie Martinez barbecue. And before she kicked it off, you know, this is what she said. Let's get into it.
Listen. You brought it up, Ray. To further clarify, I be single when niggas stop asking for half, but that's between me and y'all. Come on. You not getting half a shit, nigga.
All right, so I'm gonna play the rest of this though, but I just had to pause it on that. She said, I would be single if this nigga wouldn't be wanting half. So she's claiming Papoose won half of the assets, right? He won half of that shit. He want to walk away with half. You know what I'm saying? So that's where the situation is being held up at. Now you got Clarissa on the flip side saying, oh, he's just getting a divorce because he's serious about me. He's serious about me. He loved me. My man love me. Man, that nigga trying to get that bread out of Remy. That shit ain't got nothing to do with you. That nigga divorce ain't based upon you. That nigga trying to get some money out of, he trying to get some of that bread out of Remy. He feel like he's entitled to that shit because he been, you know, holding her down. Well, you know, as far as when she went to jail and all that shit, then, you know, them being in that long-term relationship, marriage. They've been married for like 17 years. The first time they got married, they did that shit over the phone and all that shit while she was in jail. Then they had the official, you know what I'm saying, the official wedding on Love and Hip Hop and all that shit. Televised it and everything. All right, let me turn this back on. Right? So Papoose like, shit, I want half. You know? I want half of this shit. But we're going to get into why it's a possibility Papoose ain't going to get half of any goddamn thing. Right? But let me finish playing this out because this was a good moment real quick. Let me play this real quick. Hold on. This was a crazy moment with this. So let me play this.
Let me on the beat, so it's a banger.
Big Bronx.
Let it rock out. I'm gonna let this John rock out.
Run, watch how you talk to me. I'm a mogul. Big Bronx. Nigga, it's reminisce. Run, watch how you talk to me. I'm a mogul, bitch. You getting surgery in exchange for. I'm a gang on a yacht or some YOLO shit. You keep jumping on my dick like a in competition with herself, don't even know that bitch. Hoes be doing the most of a so-so dick. I'm handcuffed since I was wearing Bobo's bitch. You get a bullet through your shirt with a nerving niggas dick like they wrote those hits. When they whole career, they never go some shit. Not for me or anybody else. You always acting like you help a pack, nigga. I know what the problem is. I don't really grab them.
Pat, go help yourself.
When your bags up, keep talking numbers, but the numbers ain't adding up. You want to be a petty one. I know how to network. How to network. You know you get money when they Googling your net worth. I'm a motherfucking expert. I ain't talking out your neck, but I don't like it. Well, you gonna hate my guts. Cause you bitches really young, you can't make this up. They calling me slim brim, but my weight is up. They They telling me I should wait, nigga. Wait, it's up. Yeah, it's time. So when you see me with it, bitch, it's mine. When these other bitches rappers always switch times. When I rap, bitches always 10 times. Stop paying. I got these niggas in the jail when you staying with me. I got these niggas in the streets when you playing with me. I got these niggas in the south really hanging with me. I got these niggas in the gates really playing with me. What you looking at my shoes for? I swear God, I know I'm more than just move boy. I said, quick, body, too tall. Nice kick in the feet, in the shoot. Listen, it's attention. How I never get active, but I always get bitching. Like I'm this big hoe, but I never get fucked. See, I might get thugs, but I never get. Might blow a little smoke, but it never get. Got this big ass chain and it never get tough. Play a hater, not at all. I don't play those games. Let beef with Remy. Bitch nigga, say my name. Is you shy?
All right there. So I had to let that rock out because she was killing that performance. And she fed up. You could tell she fed up to the max. You got Papoose chick out here running her lips on interviews and shit. Like, nigga, why are you running your lips, man? Now, you know that girl's told you she was gonna drag you every time that chick say something on her lips. So now we know that Pat wants half of the fucking assets, right? And so this is what I was gonna speak on. So as much as we be like Pat don't deserve shit or whatever, the law still states that this nigga gets something out of that because they have jointed assets together, They both name is on deeds and shit like that. So he's entitled to something. Now the whole 50-50 thing, it varies in New Jersey. It varies. They go by, you know, income. They go by, money being earned at this present moment and shit like that, right? So Pat, now I'm thinking that's the reason why Pat got put on the payroll with motherfucking Win Records because he needs that while he's going through this divorce, right? So he's entitled to something. Now they don't go by the 50-50 shit in Jersey. They don't go by that shit. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of other shit they factor in. But as much as we say this nigga don't deserve something or whatever, the law still says this nigga entitled to something. Now, if they have got property, if she had got property like before they got married and all that shit, then the nigga would be entitled to nothing. But the simple fact that they got property together while they was married and shit, he's entitled to something. Now, this where the tricky part comes in. Being as though that Remy they still have a young child. If Remy decides she still want to live in the house while they got a child, she has to buy out Papoose portion of the house. You see what I'm saying? Like she has to buy his portion out. She have to give him the portion of whatever the judgment is, the settlement is. So she still want to stay in that house with the golden child. She has to buy Papoose portion out and whatever else properties they got together in their name. So now, I mean, this is what I read according to Jersey laws. Now you gotta remember, this is Jersey's law. This is not New York. They getting divorced through Jersey. So it says when I read this shit, it says that he's still entitled to some shit. Now I looked up the infidelity shit. That shit don't even matter. The infidelity shit don't matter. They don't give a fuck about that. If they still go by the assets, them being on a deed together, them acquiring assets together. Now, like I said, he might not be entitled to the 50-50 shit. So with Remy saying 50-50, nigga, you might not be getting that, but he might get something. But he's not getting, what I'm saying, might not be no 50-50 shit with that. For the simple fact that she paid a lot of money out. You know what I'm saying? So they do factor in the fact that she paid more money out to those properties than he did, right? They factor in all that shit. Like I said, he still get a portion of something, but he don't get that whole 50-50 split. That's not what's happening. But that's the hold up. This nigga fighting to get 50-50 though. So that's the whole hold up. That's why Remy on stage like, nigga, you trying to come for half of this shit, nigga? I put way more money out than you put out. And that's the facts though. She did, even when she was locked up, like she put all the money that Papoose was spending was the bread that she had already. You know what I'm saying? The money she had in the tuck and all that shit. Like people looking out for her, her still being able to make certain moves while she in jail. You know what I mean? Niggas paying her for interviews, shit like that. Like still able to make certain moves while she's still in jail. You know what I mean? But other than that, Pat wasn't really putting no shit out like that. Yeah, he was buying shit here and there, but it wasn't like the money that she was really putting out. So yeah, like I said, Jersey, the judges and all that shit, they factor in all that shit. So that's the dilemma. Now Clarissa, this is a bad Joan for you, man. That's why I say you want to inherit all. She want to inherit all this shit. She want to inherit all this shit that he going through, far as with him with with the Remy situation. So she still wanna be involved with this nigga, man, and let the nigga drag her down, man. That's the fuck on her, man. Because on the flip side of things, Clarissa gotta realize that this nigga is still tied to Remy. The assets and all that shit is still tied to Remy. He can't build shit with you. It's nothing he can build with you right now. Y'all can't get no properties together, ain't no assets, no none of that shit. So as long as this divorce is prolonged, Clarissa, you ain't got shit. You ain't got nothing to stand on. All y'all got is the motherfucking contracts or whatever, but y'all can't get no assets together. Y'all can't make no investments together. Y'all can't put your name on deeds and shit together because you know why? If Pat was to do some shit like that, he know his wife is that's got the factor in Remy, nigga. They still married, nigga. So I don't know what the fuck Clarissa think she out here doing. She out here posting goddamn pictures of her pregnant and shit. Like you could tell she just not mature, man. And she has no clue what the fuck going on. And she ain't got nobody over there to advise her what the fuck going on either. Let me pull this shit up real quick. Is this it? Hold on. Yeah, she don't know what the fuck going on out here, y'all. She ain't got nobody to tell her what's going on or nothing. She still think, she got a chance and shit. You know? So she out here posting motherfucking fantasy pictures of her pregnant over there on the goddamn Facebook and shit. With all these you know how they be having them little fantasy AI shit that you could do with your photos and shit. This is what she decides to be over there doing. Posting herself, fantasizing about being pregnant and shit. This the shit she doing over there. Y'all see this shit? Talking about these Facebook games is crazy. Nigga, you ain't do that shit. Come on, nigga. What you say she's still 13-year-old mind? Mind of a 13-year-old? Right. Ross says CS is a narcissist. They only listen to the voices in their head. And that's you pretty much nailed it right there with that, Raw. Sexy Mama Lever said, I don't feel sorry. He said, I don't feel sorry for her. For the stupidity. Queen said if she does have to pay out, which she may have to. Yeah, she definitely gonna have to pay something out. He's entitled to something. I don't know what that is. Like I said, when they go through all the, the earnings and the money that's been spent out and all that shit, I guess they'll be able to make a decision on how much, Pat's entitled to. And like I said, even though they got that joint house together, they have like joint assets, like far as like property. If Remy want to still continue to live in that crib with her daughter, what she's entitled to, she would still have to pay Papoose a portion, his portion, whatever. Or they just have to sell the motherfucking house and break him off what he, whatever his settlement is, break him off his portion, and then she could move on and possibly buy other shit just with with her name or whatever. But yeah, he's definitely entitled to something. He's definitely entitled to something. He said Remy lawyer's just laughing. He said she's slow. He said this is so cringe. Yeah, yeah, right. This her over there fantasizing this shit with the prank. Yeah, that shit is weird. He said that ninja will be married because Remy's not giving him half of nothing. Yeah, that's the dilemma. That's what I'm saying. Like Claressa gotta realize this shit can go on. You know, they can go back and forth for a long time with this shit. Just for the simple fact, Remy might be fighting not to give this nigga nothing. He's fighting to get something. So that's what's prolonging this divorce. So they don't know when this shit's gonna be settled. You know what I'm saying? And Claressa, her slow ass just sitting around waiting for this divorce to happen. Let me pull this other shit up she on here saying, y'all. Hold on. Let me pull this shit up. This is the shit she's posted today. Cause you know she gotta post something. You know, when Remy is trending and shit, you know, Claressa gotta post something and throw subliminals or all the little weird shit she like to do. So let me take this banner down, just drawn down real quick. So this is what she's over there posting on X.com and shit. She said, "Hi, another clout chaser." She calling Remy a motherfucking clout chaser. She says, unfazed in all the aspects of my life, the big picture is real beautiful, and I'm going to get there. That's what she posted. So this is the shit she over there posting on motherfucking you know, over there on X.com. You know, she gotta be posting when Remy's trending. She gotta figure to post shit. Now I seen Pap ass back on the plane. I don't know if Pat flying his ass back to New York or whatever, but Pat definitely hopped on a motherfucking plane. Oh, please make sure y'all hitting that like button. Shout out to y'all just tuning in. I appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Love to Cali said it could be years before this divorce is finalized, depending on how Pat decides to move. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Claressa dumbass just gonna be sitting around waiting all this fucking time. Meanwhile, this nigga spending your goddamn money up. Spending that shit up, you know. Raw said he doesn't have the money to fight. Her ego ain't gonna let her walk away because the attention goes away. Wasn't nobody checking for her before Pat. She earned these drags, right? By the way, good evening, chat. Shout out to our screen story. Shout out to Love to Cali. Shout out to Queen of Hearts. She said he's not gonna get nothing because she even paying for everything for their baby, and he's not contributing, not child support neither, right? And that's another thing though. Like, I don't know, this nigga trying to collect like alimony and shit. I think that's what he's going for too, as well as alimony. But the thing about it is, that's what I'm saying. Now imagine them granting this nigga alimony, right? That means he can't even, like, once he marries somebody else, that alimony stops. So say if he was to get granted alimony and shit or whatever, he's not gonna marry you, Claressa, because he knows that motherfucker alimony stop. Once you get in a fucking marriage with somebody else, that shit stops. So you think he gonna go through all that shit trying to get all this shit out of Remy? You know what I'm saying? And then marry you and that shit stops? Like that wouldn't happen. I'm just saying if they was to grant this nigga alimony and shit. I'm not saying they will, but just to say factor that in. If they was to grant him alimony, he couldn't marry nobody else if he want to still collect that shit. Because once he get married again, that shit cease. And you don't get no more alimony after that, nigga. You married to somebody else. Claressa, wake the fuck up, bro. Claressa, you gotta wake up, bro. You don't know where this shit going. You don't know where this shit going. And the thing is, Claressa don't know shit. She don't know nothing. She just know what Pap over there really telling her and shit to game her the fuck up. She don't know what's really going on. Remy just giving niggas a little glimpse through the chat, you know, throwing shots and shit. She like, yeah, this nigga Pat 1/2 and shit. That's the delay. of this divorce, this nigga want half of my motherfucking half of the assets. She don't know. Claressa don't know what the fuck going on. She clueless as hell to what's going on, right? So that's what's going on with that shit with and I feel like, listen, man, Claressa, if you want to sit around and and play the waiting game with this shit just to see where it goes, that's on you, bro. That shit is on you, nigga. Like, meanwhile, your motherfucking career suffering and shit. And the more you out here speaking on that shit, nigga, you just bringing more attention to that shit. Like, yo, this shit wouldn't have happened if she shut her fucking mouth up, yo. Just think about it. Remy wouldn't have said shit in her freestyle. She wouldn't have brought no attention to this shit if motherfucking Claressa just said next question. You see the effects of this shit, Claressa? You see the effects of this shit? Or you just running your loose lips and shit? You should have just said next question. I don't want to answer nothing about my relationship, or I just want to promote the fight. Remy wouldn't have went on stage and said the shit she said, bringing more attention to that shit. Maybe Claressa learned a lesson, man. Shut your goddamn mouth up, man. Be quiet. Somebody asks you about this shit, be quiet. If you don't want that, bring attention to that shit, just say, I don't really want to, talk about that. I'm not here to talk about Papoose divorce or Remy or my relationship. You should have just passed on that. And that's crazy because Remy told her in that video, that live stream she did with the lumberjack, red and black lumberjack on, she told her, every time your current come up, say my name, I'm going to drag you. And what she say a little further into the video, she said, just promote, every time you got a vet coming up, just promote that. Don't mention my name or anything. She warned them niggas that don't mention her name. She told them straight out, don't mention my name when you promoting your events and shit. See? Shout out to Big Sis. What up, Big Sis? Shout out to Betty Watt. Shout out to y'all just tuning in. Got Truth in here. Shout out to you. Shout out to Black Bitter Philly. I don't know, I'll be fucking up names and shit. You said Rem everything his current come up speaking her, she gonna flame. Yeah, every time she speak on Remy in any capacity surrounding that divorce or any shit like that, Remy she gonna spank Papoose. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't know. Like, all she had to do is keep her mouth shut. So let's see what these clowns up at the Breakfast Club talking about. I ain't even watched this shit, but I seen them up there. Let me reshare it. Hold on. See what these clowns talking about.
Barbecue went down over the weekend as well too. There was a lot of people out there, as there is every year. It was sold out. It took place in Coney Island. French Montana pulled up. Remy pulled up. Coyle Ray pulled up. Zeddy Will. Buju Banton also performed. I hosted a double dutch competition. I saw Mike Tyson. Winner. She was from Brooklyn.
Mike Tyson.
Yeah, Mike Tyson too.
Okay.
Yeah, those people performed. But Mike Tyson pulled up just to show love, and came on stage with Angie. I also saw Danny Lay too. She was there too, just showing love to Angie. Yeah, Gabe on the radar. I saw him as well. The double dutch competition we did on stage, it was the Show Them movement. It's a bunch of girls who have this organization that they double dutch all over. But the winner is we're sending them to LA to see Jay-Z. So congratulations to Noon from Brooklyn. She staged yesterday. But I told y'all Remy performed. So y'all remember last week we talked about Claressa Shields, and she was on the Streets morning show with Young Jock and Shanika.
Yes,
right?
ma'am.
Let's take a listen to that clip because Remy has responded to some things. Let's take a listen to Claressa Shields.
Can I ask you a real question? Because I didn't been here before. How much longer are you willing to be in a relationship with somebody's husband?
Pause, because that's not somebody's husband.
Okay.
Papoose filed for divorce. Y'all hate to say that word, but it's the word that's out there. He filed for divorce because he's serious about me. So I'm not with somebody's husband.
Okay.
And if you're going to call him her husband, make sure you call her his wife, and also hold her accountable for what she's doing in her life, because she has a who she's big about. So don't make it seem like it's just one-sided. I'm not with somebody's husband. I'm with the man who filed for divorce, who's serious about me, who has done things for me that I've done for him. People go through divorces and breakups more than anything in the world. That's why it's such a big talk.
Oh, we know.
Oh, I just got divorced.
Oh, I'm in one right now. Everything was cool. Then they found out my divorce wasn't finalized. And it was like, oh, you got a wife and you on TV? I was like, whoa. We have the paperwork. We're waiting on a decree, the finalization. So
yeah.
I get it.
Damn.
Well, Remy performed yesterday. She performed with French, but then she also did just a run of her own hits by herself. But y'all know the YU effing Lion freestyle that she did that a lot of people thought were direct shots at Claressa and Papoose. She did that as well in the beginning before she went into the song. She said, to be clear, I'm going to be single once people stop asking for half. You're not getting half of nothing.
You not getting half a shit, nigga. That's how you talk to me. I'm a mogul, bitch. You getting surgery in exchange for. I'm a king on a yacht or some YOLO shit. You keep jumping on my dick like a. In competition with herself, don't even know that bitch. Hoes be doing the most on a so-so dick. I'm in her since I was wearing Bobo dick. You get a bullet through your shirt with her.
In the song, there's a part of the song where she says, she adds Pat's name, and that was going viral yesterday after the barbecue, where she says, you keep trying to help Pat help yourself. So people picked up on that.
Yeah.
But so this is, I saw some people picking. Some people that were at the barbecue was like, wait, hold on, did she just say Pat's name? But you heard the beginning part. But I think unless you remembered all the background and the fact that we've been waiting, and a lot of people are trying to figure out why the divorce has stalled. It sounds like Remy's saying that they're in a back and forth right now over her money.
Yo, Envy, didn't Remy say one time she felt like Lauren's reporting on the latest was one-sided? Didn't she tell you something like
Absolutely.
that? Absolutely. Well, you see this morning, Lauren, making sure she tells Remy's side, and she got a swollen lip after seeing Remy this weekend. Yeah.
Well, you know the difference this morning, and I told Remy this when we talked about
Remy
that.
will pop off
I don't
in
be
a
having
minute.
nothing to go off of.
Remy gave me that little backhand. Remy gave me that little backhand.
Are you dumb? Boom, are you dumb?
Yeah, yesterday.
Wow.
Remy gave me that little backhand.
That's why she played the whole song.
That's right.
Yeah. Remy snuffed Lauren.
It wasn't a snuff, just a little pop.
A little slap.
She probably had a ring
Backhand.
on, one of them big diamond rings.
Wow.
A little pop.
Big Bronx.
You know what I mean? Swole her up this morning. Swole her up a little bit.
Oh my God.
That's all. Get her right.
Angie Martinez barbecue went down over the weekend as well too. There was a lot of people out there, as there is every year. It was sold out. It took place.
So like we said, that's what the holdup is. This the Pap trying to get some of that. He trying to get some of that bread, right? Now, Remy getting some new money too, because she got that network going on. So Pap, you trying to get some of her Remy network money too, nigga? Like, damn. Pat feel like he deserved half of that shit, bro. Like, he really feel like he deserved half of that shit. So that's what the dilemma is. That's what the holdup is. So, like we said, Claressa, you willing to sit around and wait for that shit? That's what you want to do? That shit is on you, my nigga. That shit is straight on you. Yeah, I'm telling you. You promoting this, we gonna have a baby 2027 and all this shit. It's a lot of shit going on. It's a lot of things going on for you to be talking about you having a baby with Pat. Y'all, you don't even know how long this back and forth gonna take. Cause Remy, she ain't trying to give up no money. Pat trying to get some money, so that's gonna be a tug of war. And your ass just sitting duck. You know with Claressa, she's a sitting duck, like she was sitting in the back when Papoose was interviewing with motherfucking Breakfast Club, and her ass was sitting in the back mad because they was asking Pat about Remy. That's gonna be always you. You always gonna be that person sitting in the back mad as shit. Yo, she always gonna be sitting in the back mad as shit, like she was at the Breakfast Club. Mad as the motherfucker, man. Yep, that's you, Claressa. Yep. No matter how many times you show y'all in public and y'all, hiking and out to eat and all this weird shit, y'all trying to portray to us like y'all happy. We know you going through some shit behind the scenes, nigga. Just by what Remy said on that stage, nigga, y'all going through some shit behind the scenes. I mean, we've been saying that her and Pat been going through some shit behind the scenes, but the way you answered that question with Miss Shanika over there, with all the on defensive and shit, and the way Remy frustrated on that stage, nigga, yeah, it's some shit going on behind that scenes. And it's slowly leaking out here and there. You see, we're getting a little blitz of what's going on behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? The curtain is opening a little bit more each time Claressa opened her mouth and Remy hit that stage, and so it's like we see what the hell's happening. We ain't got to speculate no more of they going through some shit behind the scenes. They going through some shit behind the scenes. Clearly. So we ain't got to speculate. And Shanika got the question of the year. All right, we gonna have to give Miss Shanika, we're gonna have to give her a plaque for the interview question of the year. How long you gonna be in a relationship with this married man? Yo, that's the question of the fucking century. That's the question of the year right there. She gets the question of the year award for that shit. So let me switch to this though real quick. I'm gonna switch to this. Let me reshare this real quick. So this is a clip from Dennis Byron interview, his sit down with Miss Shanika. He asked her, what would you ask Papoose if you was to get Papoose in the interview? What would you ask Papoose? So let's get into this shit real quick. Please make sure y'all hitting that like button for me. If y'all ain't doing anything else, I appreciate if y'all run them likes up as much as possible. I appreciate that.
Role does Papoose play in this whole dynamic? And if you had to talk to him as the next guest on your show, what would be in the first 30 seconds, what would be your question to him?
Okay, which one do you want me to answer first? What part does he play?
What part does he play?
He's the puppet master.
Okay.
That's number one. Number two, I will ask him, how much does he really care about this girl and her career? And does he feel like him still being married is holding her career back?
What role does Papoose play in this whole dynamic? And what role does Papoose play in this?
He's playing puppet master, but he's playing puppet master for Win Records, and he's playing puppet master as far as with keeping her in line. She's like, it's like she didn't separate herself from everybody else. So Papoose is like, she depends on him the most because she can't really trust nobody else. So she figured she could trust Pat the most out of anybody. But I'm sorry to tell you, Claressa, you can't even trust that nigga Pat. I'm just be honest. You really ain't got nobody in your motherfucking corner. You don't.
I just wanted to know, how long are you going to be with somebody else's husband? Because that to me is like it's going to keep being a subject matter when Absolutely. You could be talking about what you do for Flint, Michigan, or what you have coming up next, or or your music or whatever it is.
She should have ducked that question. She should have just left that question alone. She shouldn't have answered that shit. Now look at the effects that it had just by her just mentioning that. You didn't had Remy frustrated and going on stage and saying what she said. It basically caused the whole ripple effect. You know what I'm saying? It caused the whole ripple effect. And Claressa, like, she don't stop. Like, she wanna keep it's like seem like she like wanna keep this shit going. Like, for real.
What role does Papoose?
All right, let me see. Hold on.
honestly, I think you have to go with your gut in interviews. A lot of times I want to be able to absorb the energy of people that sit down in the room and see how they open up and see how their real personality is, before I can really acclimate myself to like the energy that they're on. And that's what I did, because she was very open. She had already started talking about Pat without even being, coached into a conversation about him, about people.
Yeah, because that's the highlight of her conversation. It ain't even about boxing. Like, fuck boxing, nigga. Like, she wants people to know that, Pat Poop is the Pat Poop. Pat Poop. Well, I guess y'all call that nigga Pat Poop and shit. Um, that's the highlight of her life. With this running around with this married nigga, this Remy Ma husband shit. That's the highlight of her motherfucking career right now. That's the highlight of her whole, brand existence. It's this Pat Poop shit. All right, let me read some of y'all comments because y'all been going in. All right, I'm gonna start from the bottom. Love the Cali said if she keeps it up, it could turn Pat off. Real dudes don't like unnecessary drama, and that's a fact. And he already turned off. Best believe that. Like, we see the body language with this nigga and all that. He's definitely already there. Like I said, this nigga checked out a long time ago. Sherry Jackson said, "Wait till Remy see pictures of Claressa showing pregnant stomach." Oh, you mean this right here? You mean this shit right here on her face? You mean that right there? Sherry Jackson. Pamela Walker said, "This lady is young. Do y'all understand?" Damn, man, listen. Pat, yeah, she young, but Pat, is schooling her and shit, right? You know, giving her some fucking advice. She knew she should have, left that shit alone. Like, dodged that question, left that shit alone. Ross said they're both. Oh, let me go back up. Ross said they both narcissists. They don't trust each other. They both manipulating each other. She's a narcissist, sociopath, and he's a covert narcissist. Same book, just running different plays. Yeah, the situation is definitely being manipulated on both sides. I agree with you with that. V Bree said if he's serious about Shields, F the money, sign the papers and move on. With Claressa, he didn't file for Claressa. He filed because he got exposed by Remy. And I said that yesterday too. I said if he was real serious about being with Claressa and moving on with Claressa, he just said, you know what, Remy, go ahead and keep all that shit. Just allow me to see my daughter. You can keep all that shit. But see, his ego won't let him do that. Like y'all said, he on some narcissist shit. His ego won't let go ahead and keep all that shit. Just let me see my daughter. That's all I care about. I want to be able to take my daughter with me. When I'm out and about, I want to be able to take her with me. Like, and he got all right to that. Like, I can't say he doesn't have right to that because that's his daughter. He got a right. His daughter got a right to be with him wherever he's at, and vice versa. So if he so happens being at Claressa house and he wants his daughter to come there, he got all right to do that because that's his daughter too, and that's his that's his girlfriend or whatever. So that's what he should do. I mean, I would suggest that, but you can't tell people what to do and how tell people how to feel. Like we said, we know things about their relationship, but we don't know a lot of inside shit. So he gonna feel whatever he gonna feel a way about. But like I said, I would just be like, you know what? Just keep all that shit. I'm gonna move on with this woman here, this new woman I'm with. That's why I say I don't feel like he's secure in that relationship with Claressa, because he be like, fuck it, this is the sacrifice I'm gonna have to make. I just want to see my baby. I just want be able to take my baby wherever I want to take her when she's with me. And like fuck all the rest of that shit. You go ahead and keep the house or whatever, and I don't want no money. I'm gonna build this over here with Claressa. That's just showing you he don't really have no security in Claressa like that. It's like a rebound, time being type of shit. It's time being ordeal with him. You know what I'm saying? Claressa's just a time being right now. So, a situation to get him through to wherever else he's trying to, wherever else he's trying to do and shit. But yeah. I mean, what y'all think? Y'all let me know what y'all think. Do y'all think, if he was serious about Claressa, he'd just be like, you know what, Remy, keep all that shit. Just give me a right to have my child. You know what I'm saying? When I, joint custody equally. You know what I mean? Shit like that. And just say you can have all the other shit. You work for it. You know what I mean? You put a lot into that. Majority, and your money went into that. You could do that. That's you. Because if he really serious about Claressa and building with Claressa, he'd do that. She'd be like, listen, if you really, confident that you got something with Claressa and y'all could build something together, then you would just drop all that shit with trying to get some money out of fucking Remy. Like, you know what I'm saying? You drop all that shit like, nigga, I got a new girl now. Me and my girl, we building something and shit. And he finalized that fucking divorce, nigga. Claressa, you dumb as shit, Claressa. You dumb as hell. That nigga ain't really serious about you. Cause he would have did that shit. He ain't serious about that shit. What you say, Sex Mama Lever said a woman that's disrespectful to the child's mother and the hate that she has against Remy, there's no way I would want my child around her. I mean, the thing is, if they got, joint custody, I mean, Remy wouldn't really have no control over that. You know what I'm saying? Just keeping it a stack. She don't have no control over where he's at with his daughter. She can't control that situation. So wherever Pat want to be at with the golden child, he's entitled to be wherever he at with the golden child. You know what I'm saying? And that includes Claressa's house. Just keeping it a buck. But my only thing is, I've been saying, like, why this nigga just won't let Remy have all the assets and let her have all that shit. If you so secure with Claressa, you be like, man, listen, we gonna build some bigger shit over here. That's why I say he ain't all confident with Claressa. Cause he be like, I could build some bigger shit over here with her. You know what I mean? Get all types of properties and shit in our name and do this and that. He ain't got no plans on doing none of that shit with you, Claressa. Cause he wouldn't be still trying to get money out of motherfucking Remy Ma and shit. He wouldn't be still trying to get money out of her, nigga. You $8 million and all this shit, like, nigga. Like, what the hell? You said that's a lie. If they see how unhinged, if they see how Claressa is unhinged, she's that child will go over Claressa's house, will not go over Claressa's house. I mean, yeah, they would. I mean, like I said, that's all Pat doing right there. Like, you know what I'm saying? As far as like Claressa or whatever, if she ain't have any, any type of history of, violence against children or any type of thing with children, then there's really nothing nobody can do about that. If Pat want to take his daughter around Remy, around Claressa, he gonna have all right to do that if they got joint custody. You see what I'm saying? So it don't matter how much Remy be like, nah, I don't want her going there. I don't want her going to Claressa's house. If that's the woman he with, she really don't have no say so over that shit. I'm just being honest. Just being honest. You said the sexy mama leaver said the judge can order that, but she's very bad around children. Can order that, but she's very bad around children. Yeah, like if Remy wanted to fight that and she had like some hardcore evidence that she could present to her lawyers to show the judge, like, listen, this woman is not fit to have children around her, and this and that, then she'll be able to fight that. But that would be up, to whatever Remy decides to have and present to the courts, and the judge would make their decision based off that. But if she don't have nothing to really show them, then it's not going to hold up. Yeah, you say right. You said if she does not feel safe with her child around CS, they will grant as a stipulation of visitation. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It depends on whatever they present to whatever she gives to her lawyers to present to the courts and shit. They can make their decision based off of that. But you said CS karma could be she can't birth a child. Sheesh. I don't know. Yo, her former friend said she was pregnant like a few times and shit. Like, I don't know how true that is. They were saying like Claressa had got some abortions or some shit. Allegedly. I don't know how true that is or whatever, but that was put out there that she had got pregnant before and had some abortions or some shit like that. V Bree said it's proof online Claressa is not fit parent. She has proof online Claressa has plenty of videos with her sister's kids. She let them curse and said she can't stand the kids before. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if she got some shit that she could present, like you said, the videos and shit or whatever, she could present that shit and see, had a lawyer, submit that shit in to the judge to look over or whatever, and that decision could be made. I mean, she could fight that or whatever. You know what I mean? Yeah, she could definitely fight that shit. Said Papoose doesn't want his baby girl around Claressa. I don't know. That could be true. That could be true. Like I said, Pap could be telling Claressa any goddamn thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, he could be telling her all types of shit. Yeah, Remy said she don't want to do this, and that, and Remy this, Remy that. And Remy might not have said none of that shit Papoose told Claressa. I said, when a nigga run a game, a nigga gonna run game. You know what I'm saying? Tell her any goddamn thing. T-Man said, I wouldn't want my baby around her at all. Yeah, you see how she be cussing around her nieces and nephews and shit? Telling them, yeah, she definitely be cussing around them like crazy. But then I've seen Remy cuss around Golden Child and shit. So to be real though, I've just seen some shit recently. You know what I'm saying? I mean, adults just be cussing around children, man. They do. Like, they do. Hey, adults, you know, they don't watch everything they say around children. Shit, me growing up as a child, I didn't have motherfucking adults cuss around me and say shit. So, I mean, that's just common, man. You know what I mean? Sometimes you don't watch everything you see around the child and shit. Some things you might be mindful of, some things you might not be. But like I said, I've seen Remy cuss around the golden child like in videos and shit. So, what? Hello? You there, babe?
Yep.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What's going on? What's up? Let me move this real quick. Hold on.
Just checking out the pregnant lady
The pregnant lady, yo.
on the screen.
Yeah, you see that shit?
Talking about
Pregnant.
these Facebook games is crazy. This is promo.
Right. Yeah, she promoting the pregnancy and shit for
No, it's
2027.
you also see
Oh,
that there's
huh?
there's a logo
Oh yeah, the Danza logo on the back, right?
right there. Yeah,
Yeah, facts.
promoting a fight.
Right. That's
She
crazy, man.
didn't have to post it.
Yeah,
And this how she thinks she gonna look too when she pregnant.
yeah. Yeah, that's AI, Pamela. Yup, she posted that shit today on her Facebook, doing them little Facebook game little things and shit where you could take a picture of yours and you know and fantasize with it and shit, and turn it into something else. She decided to make herself pregnant with her fucking picture.
Hey, Sexy Mama Libra, big sis, hey everybody, and she got the ultrasound and everything. Y'all see the ultrasound with little baby Pat
She got a ultrasound.
that she holding in her hand?
Oh yeah. That is
That's
the ultrasound it's holding. Yup.
Yeah, that's little baby Pap in there.
Little baby Pat.
You don't even know it.
Right.
Remember though, her people said that one fight that she had when she got like knocked on the ground.
Yeah.
It said she was pregnant during that fight.
Yeah, that's what Jada the boxer said. Yeah. That's what I just mentioned when you before you came up. And
Okay.
they said Claressa was pregnant multiple times and had gotten abortions and shit like that. But not like I said, we don't know how true that is. That's just something that was put out there. So that's all alleged. You know what I mean? I don't want to be putting shit on people if it's not true. It's just all speculation. It's all
Right.
alleged.
Allegedly, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But what you think? So what you think?
Our story said you have a nice voice, JR.
Who said that?
Our story.
Oh, I don't see it. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
But you got a nice voice, JR. Yeah.
Miss Lady T said mental health is very real. Yeah. I mean, obviously she over there dealing with something. Matter of fact, you know what? I meant to pull this shit up real quick
She
too.
been dealing with some shit.
Right.
I don't think she get treated for it. Remember she talked about her anxiety and stuff like that she used to have before fights?
Yeah.
But as far as the trauma goes and what she dealt with, growing up,
Yeah.
it's so many factors, I believe, that play into why she is the way she is. Now,
You think like childhood traumas and shit like that?
traumas, like, just she a little slow any goddamn way. IEP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
IEPs.
Yeah, the IEP. Getting knocked up in the head, that too. Just a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't think she's getting the proper treatment. That's why she
Yeah.
does.
They like need counseling and shit.
Every day she do something that's gonna make people talk. Every single day.
Yeah. Sherry Jackson said, incoming, your voice sounds pretty as well. Yeah, she do have a pretty little radio voice.
Oh, stop it. Thank you.
Got the midnight love radio voice.
Oh, stop. I got that. I'm gonna cuss Claressa ass out if she don't get it together voice. That's what I got.
Said Claressa needs love. Sherry said Claressa needs love. Yeah.
She probably had love with Tony. I think he probably loved her. But Pat is incapable of loving her because he still loves Remy.
Yeah, right. He just mad at Remy right now.
Yeah. He want her back so bad. So he got to settle, you know?
Yeah.
For the next best bag. Because she's not the next best thing, but the next best money bag.
Yup.
Yeah.
Sexy Mama Leave said piss. She's a dog. Yo. Said Claressa need to buy a damn dog. That's why
Emotional
Isaac
support
said.
dog. She got
Emotional
a
support
dog, but
dog.
they keep it in the cage.
They keep it in the cage.
You see her
Oh
dog?
yeah. The dog. Yeah, the dog. She do keep in the cage and shit.
She has a dog, but it's not trained.
Yeah, right.
I don't know why Pat won't do it. He ain't doing shit else. He act like
Yeah.
he's some busy man. Nigga, clean up the fucking house. She got hair all on the sink.
Right.
She got hair all over the damn place. The dog need to be trained. You got breed kids running around. Pat, get your household in order. He just be upstairs with the door shut. You got Nasty Dre.
Right.
Nasty Dre down there, his son. Get that house together. Remy household was not like that.
Yeah, it's not like that.
Hell no. Nah. Claressa house be loud as shit.
Hold on, let me share this, y'all. Hold on real quick. Let me pull this shit up here. Let me pull this shit up right here. You know, she be so I see she got motherfucking Lotto. She can relate to Lotto because they both date married niggas.
Ooh,
Lotto
shit.
already had
smart enough to.
Lotto already had a baby with the nigga. 21.
But she don't parade it around too though.
Huh?
She don't put it out there though. Look how long they've been together and they kept it on the low low.
Yeah.
They don't even show it now. Everybody know, of course, but they don't parade around. And
Yeah,
I'm
Claressa probably getting tips and shit from her.
Married, and even when he does come out with anything regarding them two, people bring up that fact that he's still married. Yes. Claressa, take notes, girlfriend.
She probably be getting a Lotto, trying to get tips from motherfucking Lotto and shit. Like, how do you deal with being married with 21 still being married? And y'all have a baby together. Probably asking all types of shit.
Hell yeah. That's why she, praying her, making her cool, sitting by her at the game and shit. Like, girl. And Lotto probably like, girl, just keep it off the internet. It's that simple. Keep it off the internet. Yeah.
She don't have no damn sense.
Out of sight, out of mind. That's one thing she don't understand.
Right.
Out of sight, out of mind.
So let me pull up these posts right here. Let me take this down. All right. So Hollywood Unlocked posted some posts. Well, pretty much some of the same ones, but there's some extra posts, added on there from Claressa. So of course, that's the same one. Hi, another cloud chaser, unfazed in all aspects of my life. The big picture is real beautiful, and I'm going to get there. And she said, in training camp, my mind's open so wide. My relationship with God is so much closer, and I hear him clearly. He exposes attacks and wickedness before it reaches me and gives me the calmness to deal with whatever it is. I'm enjoying the good life. So much peace and happiness. Sure. Okay, sure. You dealing with calmness, peace, and happiness. Sure. Okay. So she posed for real. We winning. She spelled winning with the win record shit, like winning. We winning over here. Don't give a F about you. Stress can kill you, so stop watching my page before you pass away. So yeah, she like to tell all that guys she didn't go back to talking like this. Like, come on, man. Come on, Claressa, man. So of course they posted some shit. And some older joints they posted. Let me see what this one is. Remy Ma. I'm gonna say whatever the F I want to. I'm gonna say whatever the F I want to say. Yes, we're gonna have a family. Yes, we're happy. Yes, we're still invited to the barbecue and cookout as long as you have a good attitude. Leave me and Pap alone. Nobody worried about you. July 26th, it's our only focus. So she always got to talk her shit around her promoting a date. Like we said, you keep using that woman to promote your shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she do.
She said, and ain't nobody scared of you either. Sign them divorce papers. Pat filed yesterday, miss. So this is the old post when they came out again and shit. Let's listen to some of this shit. Listen to some of this
You're
shit.
a liar. All you do is lie. Very bipolar. Say something 1 minute and she'll say 5 minutes later that she never said it. She will say she never said it. Right now on my phone, and like I told you, I never wanted a penny. I never wanted one dime. All of the music I wrote for her, I never wanted one penny. I never put my name on a credit. I never did anything. When people said, we know Pat writing that. Oh, you want to go in here and say, oh,
thanks,
I was
Mama
making
Lee.
music before you was.
Yeah,
that's why when I started writing it, they saw the difference. You want to talk down upon me. You want to try to assassinate my character. But in actuality, there are people who interact with us. Anybody who ever been around her and never been around me, please step to the front. Am I respectful? Am I considerate? No. I come from a very big family. I'm very loved. I'm very loved inside. So all of this money talk outside. And guess what? Your family love you too. But you don't love them. You're very cruel to people because you're a narcissist. And you know what? It hurts me that I got to even say this about you, that I got to even come on this live and do this. But the fact that you tried to mention my children, the fact that you had the audacity to come on here and say, I haven't seen my daughter when you didn't allow me to see my daughter. December 14th, when we gave my daughter a birthday party, you came to my attention. We spoke about the party. I said, how much is the party? You told me the amount of the party. You put up your half of the money for the party. I put up my money for my daughter's party.
Put up half.
When my daughter's party took place, you had the audacity to send me a text and tell me not to come to my child's party. With him, he's so beneath you. When I noticed that you was probably getting blackmailed, but you're such a liar, I tried to protect you like I always protected you. You want to make it, you want to go on the gram, you want to play games about me knocking him out, that's a small thing. That wasn't the first time you saw me in action. But you know what? Like I said earlier, there's 3 reasons why she started to have so much animosity towards me. One was because I knocked him out. And it wasn't because she cared about his well-being. It was because she had been, as a celebrity, as a famous person who could be a role model if she wanted to, she has been behaving in a very, should I say promiscuous? Should I say promiscuous? She has been behaving in a very not too respectful for him. He's so beneath the way. And you fabricated after you have already been documented and recorded, telling the truth about how I supported you when you was away. Telling the truth about our entire time together.
See, that's why his mindset of he wouldn't have because he feel like he entitled to have because he keeps saying this shit. I held you down when you was in jail. I did this. He always revert back to that. I bought you 30 pounds of food a month and I did this and did that. So that's why he feel like, that's why I said it's going to be a long back and forth. It's going to be a tug of war with this shit. Because Remy like, nigga, I put out most of the money. I spent millions, nigga.
He talk about how he went broke when he came together. He spent all his money.
Like, Pat might have spent a couple $100,000. She like, nigga, I spent millions, nigga.
That's what the holdup is, though.
Yeah, that's the holdup.
You can get.
Yep.
He want some properties.
He wants some shit.
Like you were talking about earlier, yeah.
Yeah.
He want as much as he can get.
He want as much as he can get.
And that's why he said fuck those clothes, because he wants that. And she ain't trying to give it to him.
Nah, she gonna fight that shit.
Mm-hmm. As she should.
And that's why I just said, only thing Pat should have said, you know what? I just want to be able to get my daughter. As far as the property and all that shit, you can keep all that shit. You can have all that shit. I'm a
That's
build
what
with
he said.
No, he should have said that.
Oh,
Now,
he
I'm a
didn't-
build. I'm a build with. That's why I say he's not too secure and so and confident in Claressa. Because if he felt the way that he can actually move on with Claressa and build with her, then he'll leave all that shit. Like, I don't want none of that shit. I just want to be able to have access to my daughter. That's it. And he'll move on and build with Claressa. But he don't feel secure with Claressa. He don't feel like you say, he's not even in love with Claressa.
Nah, he
So
probably he got love for her.
Yeah.
You
He
know,
cares about her.
or she's done for him, but in love, nah. He ain't
Like,
showing no signs
right.
of love.
Like, do he feel confident enough to put his name on deeds with Claressa?
No.
Exactly. That's what I'm
But
saying.
he may, because he gonna win in the end, because she's not bright enough when it comes to business. She's not bright. Even with property and shit, do she have any outside of her house? Because look how she let the house go in Flint, didn't even pay the taxes. So if he was to go into shit like that with her and quote unquote build with her, it would be
he would have to get married to her though.
Build with her for the sake of them. It'll be for the sake of him.
He would have to get married though.
Shit, they don't really have because look how far he is in her tour shit now, and they're not married.
Yeah, but that's just contractual. That's just contractual shit that they gotta fulfill, obligated with the record company, the companies that they with. But I'm saying, to really get down to the nitty gritty of actually putting your name on deeds and shit with her, like that, you're gonna have to get married, bro. Because it's like I said,
together, just like her and Nasty Dre, they got the gym together. You know what I mean? They can do shit together, her and Pat, and without being married.
Man, but you gotta think of nasty. Yeah, it's gonna be like
secured in the bag.
Secure that shit, right?
Yeah,
right. Because it's more to it than just put your name on shit. Like we talking about them being in a relationship and trying to do that. Like that's not secure enough.
Right.
So they would actually have to get married.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And build from there. Like I said, if Remy had all that shit before Papoose came along, he would have no access to that. Like he would get nothing. But the simple fact that they was married and they acquired assets together, he's entitled to something.
She need to give him $5,000. Say you can keep those bracelets that you stole, nigga, and call it a day.
Right.
Yeah, move on. You stole enough jewelry from the lady. Okay. That there alone was a violation.
Right.
So, just see, because
definitely not have.
Why it's the hold up. If he was a man that had his own shit going on, he would have been like, just keep everything, they got a job together. Right. I'm out. Let's sign these papers. Let's get this over and done with.
Yeah, right.
You don't have a job.
Jersey's not gonna give, and then again, Jersey's not gonna give him half. My bad, baby. Not to cut you off. My bad.
Hey, honey,
Jersey's not gonna give him half. Like he's not entitled to have, because he didn't put out. Like I said, they go by how much money was put out with both. Like, you know what I'm saying? So he's not gonna be entitled to have. They don't really go by that 50-50 shit anyway. They go by how much money was put out between both parties on that deed. Who put what out? Who spent what? They go by that shit. Like I said, now Remy could stay in the house with the youngin, but she would have to pay Papoose whatever his portion is. You know what I'm saying? Or they would have to sell the property.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he can't even really afford an attorney. A divorce attorney, that shit is expensive as hell.
Right.
Claressa got to pay for that because he cannot afford that. It is expensive. And in New Jersey too. And his assets involved. It's about $20,000 just for the retainer. Right. I can't got it like that. To be fighting no divorce, like that can come up to like fucking $100,000.
All right.
It can, yeah. Remy got it, but he don't.
He got it.
Right. That's
right. She get that shit a show. She can get 20, 40, 50,000 a show and shit. He can't He can't. Like I say, he would have to use Claressa money.
Yeah. The
Right. Claressa would have to pay for all that shit.
Yeah, 154 Angel said her ex-husband paid child support football of our children included until the day she graduated off the college. Jersey does not play.
Right.
Yeah, state is different, so.
Yep. Facts.
That might be the holdup. He can't afford an attorney.
But then he's trying to still fight. Yeah, because you got to think about it. He has to keep paying that attorney if he want to fight to get his portion or whatever he's entitled to. If he's fighting to get more out of what he actually is entitled to, then yeah, he got to pay that lawyer to fight that. That means they're gonna go in. They got to see, records. They got to see, money that was spent, money that was paid out, this and that. They got to go check all that shit. All that shit, they have to go through all that paperwork, all that shit throughout the years. I'm talking about when they got married.
Yeah.
When they legally got married. And that's 17 years. So that's 17 years worth of shit that they would have to go to. That's why I said, Claressa, you don't know how long this shit gonna take.
They got married before you was born, girl. Shit. Just kidding. But again, shout out to Big Sis God. Sherry, you say, JR, do you think Claressa is mad deep inside about Pap? Oh, hell yeah.
You said she mad about it?
Do you think actually you think she mad?
Yeah, they going through some shit behind the scenes, man. I mean, I'm just telling you the glimpse. We're getting a glimpse of it. With her, the way she answered that question, all defensively and aggressive and all that shit. And then Remy hitting the stage and saying this nigga one half. I'm not single because this nigga one half. He's still trying to get me for half of everything. So yeah, we seeing a glimpse of that shit coming out from behind the scenes. We're getting a little bit, the curtain is opening a little bit. We get the peek in just a little bit. Yeah, they going through some shit behind the scenes, man.
Heck yeah, and her, excuse me, being so immature, she's not capable she can't handle that. That's a lot. First of all, you with a grown ass man who's 17 years older than you. On top of that, he's still married. He has a young child with adult children. Y'all in the public eye, like that's a lot. You got to be well equipped to handle some shit like that. You got to be a grown ass woman. I'm talking about a grown ass woman to take on another man's or another woman's husband with a family, with all this shit going on. Like you got to be fucking. And I don't think she's built for that. She's clean, outside of that, hell no. Look how she act every freaking day. Now listen, everybody may make a post or share a story, talking about haters or somebody bothering them, but it's every single day with her. She's talking about haters and how fucked up people are and how better than, that she is over she got to make these posts every single day in her stories. Now we look at it because of content purposes. Every single day she's bothered by something, and I'm not exaggerating. If y'all follow her on Instagram, every day she's talking about haters. Every single day. And then it's back to back. It's not just one post saying, oh, haters need to, find something better to do. It's back to back. Haters.
Yep.
Much so that Pap do it now.
Yep.
You think she got access to Pap account because he's doing it now.
The Pap ass flew the fuck back to New York, and this is what she posts. Now, Pap, you go to Pap's story, he in a plane in the air and shit. You go to her story, this is what she looked like with Pap leaving. That's her face. So you tell me if she happy.
No, she's pouting. She's mad. He's gone.
Pout face.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, she be taking him through it behind the scenes. Look at the
they be taking each other through it behind the scenes.
Look at the text that was released. Remember that? She was pouting about flowers. So that was just a small little glimpse. Shout out to Miss Mahogany Blues. What's up, Miss Lady T? That was a glimpse into how she act like a little child.
Yeah.
You don't give me any flowers, text and all this old shit. Yeah. But he's not taking her through shit. She signed up for it.
She signed up for it, yeah.
goddamn thing. She knew he didn't have no money. She knew he was married. She knew all the backlash. She knew everything. So she taking her through nothing. It's the other way around.
I agree.
A crybaby. And she looked at the fact that, oh, he was always with Remy. He was always supporting her. And she want the same thing. She want him around all the time. That's why she made the post. Look at my hubby here supporting me. First of all, it's not your hubby, little girl.
Look.
Right. Yeah, that's what she wants. She want a trophy husband that's right there with her, 24/7, like he does for Whitney. And you best to believe she doing it, saying it to him like, you was doing this for her, you was doing that. Like, you're not her. That's why every time he leave, what you got to do? Call somebody up.
Nasty Dre, come over and help me box, Nasty Dre.
Right, train me.
She be called little Nasty Dre over there to help her train and shit. Like, yeah, Nasty Dre, Papoose left. Come over here and help me train. I gotta take this frustration out.
Yo, freak ass nigga too. Look at Lady T showing out with the gold coins.
Shout out to Lady T with the gold coins.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. You say she wanted Remy life so bad. Now you got here you go. Shut up and deal with the fight.
Yo. She with that motherfucker pouting though. You see her face? You with that joint pouting like a motherfucker.
Right, Lady T. She thought she was gonna have what they had. And it's not that. People who supported the freak out of Black Love.
Yeah.
Who was here for Remy and Pat.
Right. To the point they had motherfucking Barack Obama and them niggas chimed in on the Black Love shit with that and all that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's very rare that you see a man hold a woman down in prison. Even Remy said for herself that the visitation is empty on the women's side and crowded on the men's side.
That's a fact.
And even if he did like cheat or whatever, you know, during the time, but he still held her down, and that's rare. So a lot of people respected that, men and women. Like he held her down for a whole bid. Yeah.
Yeah, Papoose looked like as the knight in shining armor in the public. Remember, everybody was like, "Oh, I need a man." Women was running around. I need a man like Papoose. I want a man like if he ain't like Papoose, I don't want him. Remember, they was that whole phase. That whole phase. It was like I want a nigga like Papoose. If he ain't like Pap, I don't want him. Shit like that. Now look, mighty them tables turned like a motherfucker, didn't it?
It's a whole different situation. It's not the same. Remy and Pap kind of grew together. You know, they came in the game around the same time. They were on the New York rap scene, both of them. They both lyricists and respected in their own right. You know what I mean? They come from New York. They got a lot in common. They both had children, you know, prior. Like, it's a lot. And they had a baby that they tried so hard for. Like, they was trying hard for Golden Child. That's why they ended up doing IVF, which is $10,000 a round. You know, that shit wasn't cheap. So they've been through so much together. Prison, you know, even with Remy's son and all of that. So his son being transgender, now his daughter. So much. We got all day to list it. So here you come, little girl. And the reason I say little girl is not to be disrespectful, because that's just how she acts.
She's just
I
young.
can't help but say it. Like,
immature.
Yeah, she's very immature. For a 31-year-old, she act like a little YN.
Right. Now let me just say this to you. When they were struggling to have that baby, was it like medical wise, was it on both of them, or is it Remy couldn't get pregnant a certain way?
Sometimes it's hard for, you know, women to get pregnant. So they you know, do the IVF. Now a lot of women can't afford it because it's like $10,000 a round. So so they were trying naturally and it just wasn't happening. Could have been an age thing, or sometimes it's just how it is, because she was in her, you know, late. Was
the nigga like sperm count weak and shit?
No. It was just sometimes it just don't, you know, it don't happen. And people have to keep trying and it wasn't happening quick enough. So 2018 they decided to do IVF.
Right.
And that's, you know, IVF, when they have to just retrieve the eggs and, you know, get the sperm, fertilize the egg, and, you know.
So you really think he gonna want to do this shit all over again with fucking Claressa?
Hell no, blowing flowers. So with Claressa, she might
What
just
up,
get.
blowing flowers?
Yeah, blowing flowers is here, y'all. He's in the fucking building.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think he gonna want to do that shit again, man. Like, you know, cause like he struggled to get the golden child here. I don't think he want to go through doing this shit again with Claressa. Like, that's
Yeah.
and then that nigga pushing 50 years. Then the nigga pushing 50 years old. Like, who wanna
Yeah, I was just about to say that. Like,
Yeah,
he
like-
like, be chasing no little baby around. He literally be like 50 when the baby is born.
Right.
What, you know, yeah, he already has grown ass children, grandchildren. What the freak do he want to have a newborn? Like, Claressa just don't think. She's so freaking naive. Look, girl. Look, girl.
We've been saying, I said, Claressa, you might have to move the fuck on, man.
And
You
then
might
the
have to
fact
move,
that she
might have to
wants,
move your ass along, man.
baby, listen, she wants more than one. She wants like 4 or 5 kids.
Well, right. She
You
gonna
want
get
that out of a man that's damn near 50 already that has adult children and a minor. Like, you're not thinking clearly.
She
You
must
just-
plan on inviting more niggas over the crib.
Yeah, for real. She's gonna have other, baby daddies.
Baby daddies, shit.
That's just the reality of the situation. If she's able to squeeze one out of Pap, that's all it's gonna be. He's not gonna be 53 sitting up there holding a newborn at the goddamn hospital.
Let alone 4 of them and shit.
No, that's
I
just
think she gotta get out this fantasy shit out of her mind.
and
Yeah,
it's
I think she-
embarrassing too.
Yeah, you gotta move,
You're like, what you doing, nigga?
Claressa, you gotta move the fuck on, bro. I'm gonna keep it a stack. I'm gonna keep it tall with you. You gonna have to move the fuck on, bro. This shit ain't gonna work out in your favor. Like this shit ain't gonna work for you. Yeah, y'all like on 2 different separate pages, 2 different chapters in a fucking book. Y'all on 2 different chapters. You want 4 kids and you want to be married and all that shit. Pap already did that shit already. So y'all on 2 different pages, man.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't even 2 different pages. Y'all in 2 different motherfucking books.
Yeah, the age gap is really
Yeah, like you Pap in the Old Testament, your ass in the New Testament, man. You gotta move the fuck on though. Like you got to move on and find your own nigga and find a nigga that really wants to have it with you, right?
Yeah. Lovely said, when did she post those pregnancy AI pictures? Today on Facebook.
Today.
Yesterday she posted Barbie and Ken. Now today it's the pregnancy pictures. Tomorrow, I don't know what it's gonna be. Ain't no telling with her ass. Look at her ass on the screen. She bad as shit, yo.
Yeah.
When I say bad, like a badass child.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Pap ass in the sky flew back to New York. She posted, she over there pouting and shit.
And she gonna have a bad attitude too.
On Facebook, Cherry Jackson on her Facebook.
She
did
gonna have
like
a bad attitude.
Yeah.
Watch. Every time he leaves, she throw a tantrum.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all probably don't be looking at her like, checking her stories and shit, Snapchat, Facebook, like we do. Maybe some of y'all do, but every time he leaves, she act out. She take it out on her friends.
Let me see if I can get
Internet.
that.
She cuss everybody out.
Let me see
If y'all can tell, I want y'all in the chat and y'all in the bushes too. Y'all can pop out. If y'all could tell her ass one thing, right? If y'all could tell Claressa one thing, like what would it be? Put it in the chat. I want to know.
That's a good question. That's actually a good question.
I know because everybody been watching her shenanigans for a while now, and I just want to know, what would y'all tell Claressa if y'all had just one thing y'all could tell her ass? What would it be?
For me, what would it be for you?
It would be you need better people around you.
Better people around her.
Better people around, because ain't nobody gonna tell her the truth, because everybody's on payroll or they've been taken care of. So she need better people around her. That's first and foremost. And she need to get her. I got a lot of things to ask, but get your mind right, girl.
You see, Pap always throw up that peace sign in that plane and shit. Where he be telling her peace, Clarissa. And look, he told her peace, and look what she did as soon as he said peace. Clarissa said, "Oh man, my man left."
Yeah, he checked the keys on her ass. Cause she's so annoying.
He chucked the deuces on her though.
Yeah.
That funny as shit. Look, he chucked the deuces on her.
Look, babe. Honey said she'll say seek mental help. 99 said you would tell her to just shut up. Kendra, you said you ain't gonna tell her nothing. You said you tell her nothing.
I'm telling I'm gonna tell her get rid of this Papoose shit, man.
Yeah.
My advice would be like, listen, if you want your career to make progress, you're gonna have to get rid of this Papoose shit, man.
Yeah, I agree. That's
gotta make a sacrifice. Get rid of this shit.
Lady T said get a therapist. Sexy Mama said get some therapy.
Right, therapy.
What I know, blowing flowers. I got a lot. Dominique, you said phone home ET. Yes. Blowing flowers, you said heal. Honey said she don't want the truth. I agree. You said you got so many more. Go ahead, Lady T girl. What else? Miss Mahogany said hire a PR team for media training and honesty immediately. Yes. 100% Miss Mahogany Blues. That is so on point. She needs that. Tinny, you say we're about your career and love yourself. Bella, what's up, Bella? Bella said go back on your medication and seek therapy. Yep. Yes, our screen said take care of yourself. Men will come and go. Get your mind right. Tamala said don't lose everything you work so hard for a married man. Pamela said take a medicine. We got Tamala and Pamela back to back. Okay.
Tamala and Pamela.
Yeah. Ross says she's a narcissist. She's not gonna listen to nobody. Beautiful Butterfly said nothing. Sometimes people have to learn the hard way. Yes, and she's one of those people where you can't tell her the shit.
Yeah, you can't tell her shit. Right.
Just go through the motions and growing pains.
That's
really what we're witnessing, growing pains. But it's just such at a big age, especially for a woman. That's why it's so, captivating. Why people so tuned in. It's a reason for that, and I don't think she look at that. The reason why your name is always in the blogs. You get so much negative feedback. She's not gonna look in the mirror like it's your ass, motherfucker. Look at these comments, girl. Okay? And let me read a few more, babe. And then I'm gonna shut up.
Oh, you good.
Well, Flowers, you say, can you start from nice to me? This girl is too much. Listen, say what you gotta say. Because 99% of us agree. Okay? Except for her ass that's probably listening. Sherry, you say, get the hell away from Pap. Apologize to the world. Remy, Lala, her fans, and box like we know her to be. Exactly. And apologize to Juju, too, because she be still in Juju style as well.
Still in Juju. Still in Juju whole, the T-Move version, though. She be still in, she get all the T-Move version of Remy Ma and Juju shit.
Miss Lady T said she needs to get back on her medicine, get a therapist, and stay on social media.
I agree. Take a break from this shit. I agree.
Yeah. And everybody like a good.
She can't really. See, the thing about it is she can't take certain medication and box and shit. You know what I'm saying? So she would have to take that shit on her off time, like what Mike was doing.
But she got to continue it though. You can't take it like that. Right?
Yeah, you can't take it like that, right? So it's kind of hard to box without being on all that shit. Like Mike Tyson was taking Zoloft and all that shit, but he wasn't. It was hard for him. Like he couldn't really box and be on that shit and train it like that. That's why he put on a lot of weight. He had put on a lot of weight. He was doing a lot of cocaine. He was,
self-medicated.
Yeah, he was self-medicating because he ain't really want to fuck with the Zoloft and all that shit. Same thing with Kanye. He ain't want to, because you really can't perform at your best being on those psychotropic drugs. That shit kills your creativity. It just kills everything about you. Like your mind, like you're in zombie state when you're taking that shit.
Yeah.
So all them pharmaceutical shits is really not good either. To be
You
honest.
gotta just be fucking crazy, and everybody just gotta witness it. That's what it is. That's why.
I don't know. I mean,
It's something they can do about this shit, right? Come on now.
Ross said there's no pill for narcissism.
Right.
Right. That's crazy.
Yeah. We ain't no doctors, but it's some shit going on, you know, and it's a multitude of things, not just one thing. Even with that identity disorder, she has an identity disorder.
She got rid of all her friends, Teeny Jeannie. They all gone. She got rid of all of them.
Y'all, thanks for with y'all opinions, y'all incoming opinions.
Right.
I appreciate that. Yes. And I think that the medication wins. The majority said that she needs to be on medication, seek therapy. Yeah, that's the majority. Next time, baby, if you can do us a poll, we want a poll.
Yeah.
I want to take a poll on her ass. Claressa, la girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm hoping. I mean, yeah, she's gonna have to get some type of I'm surprised she don't have a therapist though. That's very surprising that she don't have one. Being
she may do,
knowing that she's been through the shit that she's been through.
I think she did mention therapy a while back when she was talking about her having anxiety and shit. Because remember, for a fight, friend Sean had to calm her down. She was having an anxiety attack.
Right.
And she said she would have them for every fight. I don't know if she still do. So, you know, and she may need intense therapy.
Yeah. And listen, man, there's nothing wrong with some therapy, man. I think we all should have therapy. Like, even if ain't nothing wrong with you, some people still have a therapist just to, to keep them, to have somebody to talk to keep their, their mind and shit in check. Like, it don't necessarily mean you're always going through something or always have something going on. It's just that you do it just to keep your mental in check and have, a therapist might ask you, how you've been, going about your week and whatever, just to have somebody to talk. It's always good to have that outlet. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's not wrong with that. Like, I don't know, some people be against that shit, like therapy. Like, some people like, I ain't talking to no therapist. I want nobody in my business, this and that. It's not really about that. It's about the person being in your business. Just,
Yeah. Oh, I know. People with money do it all the time.
These people are professional. Like,
they ask on the couch. Yeah, and they ain't telling nobody your business. You speaking to a doctor and it's confidential. But when you have people like Claressa who don't see no wrong in what they do, you got to have self-awareness first.
Right.
So she don't see a problem. And even her situation is traumatic because she don't even know it. Just being in that relationship outside of all the other shit she got going on, just that relationship itself is enough.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. And then her not being mentally strong anyway, you physically, but that's a lot for any woman to deal with.
And young at that too, right?
Yeah, it's public, and you got people criticizing it every second of the day. It's people talking every second.
Yeah.
And that's something that she signed up for. That's why I don't feel bad, because she could have been with a few other people. She could have been with Tony. She could have, could have been with
the football player.
Yeah.
The one that actually had a salary.
Right.
Did they say he played for the Chargers or some shit like that? Yeah, she could have been with somebody that was already established.
That's her being naive though, because she want all these kids, but you're not thinking like, okay, the man that I'm with, he is, pushing 50. Like, she could have avoided all this shit if she would have fucking just been, I can't even say using her brain, because that's too much like but just thinking just about that part of it.
Yeah.
The part of that you want all these kids.
Claressa looking for a father figure, man.
You can't get with somebody and she was like what, 28, 29 when they got together?
Yeah, like 28.
Yeah,
so like that, 29 or something like that.
I like this man, but he has adult children. He's
Yeah.
married. He already has another child. I want 4 or 5 kids.
Yeah.
So I'm only fucking not even 30 yet. Like, you got to think about that type of shit.
Right.
But she's so freaking naive, and she don't have no friends or nobody around her to tell her, like, yo.
Yeah.
you can
What up,
give-
sweetness goodness?
Now look at your ass. He done gone back to New York, Remy. I mean, New York City.
New York, Remy.
New York City.
And
And
she
you
over
know
there pouting and shit.
he really been missing Remy because she been looking good as shit lately. Like, she been stepping out, got her stomach showing and shit, cleaning up real nice, got the blonde in her hair for the summer. He looking at those pictures.
Putting out hits.
Yeah, all on the stage, and he in the freaking running with her little sweaty ass.
Right.
Like,
Pat really want to be around that music and putting that music out and performing and shit. Like, yeah, that's his shit. All his boxing shit ain't really his. That's it. He like boxing and all, but him being like around it and all of that shit ain't really no passion. That nigga passion. He want to be around that rap, around that music. He want to be performing and shit, stepping out on that stage and rapping and all that. That's what he really want to do.
Yeah,
MC shit. He really want to be he really want to live out his MC life. All this boxing shit, that's like secondary.
That's his world, baby. New York City, New York Remy, his rapper wife. They was rap royalty. Husband and wife.
Right.
Yeah, that's rare that you got a husband and a wife that rap.
Right.
That's good at it.
Yeah.
And y'all both from the same city, like they the same age group, got all the same peers.
Right.
This is world. He missed that shit.
Right.
He looking for his shit, yo. With this chick right here on the screen. You gonna say what, babe?
Nah, you was correct though. Yeah, he wants that New York life, that hip hop life with it, where, because just think about when they performed at the, when the Knicks won and they was all up there on that float, all the hip hop artists, Wu-Tang up there, Mobb Deep, Havoc from Mobb Deep, goddamn Fabulous up there, Fat Joe, Ja Rule, like all these all these people up there. Pat looking like, that's what I'm saying. Claressa, you can't even get in those circles, bro. Like, she want that celebrity lifestyle and want to be around in them circles, but you can't get in them circles because then you're not gonna occupy that space while Remy's in that space. You see what I'm saying? Like,
and damn sure ain't doing no cipher on BET.
Nah, she's right. She's an outsider when it comes to the industry.
Yeah.
Yeah, Claressa's an outs. That's why they put them in the BET board, put them in the back. Y'all like, as much as you saying that your Paps upgrade, nah, hardly. You're not his upgrade. It's a downgrade for him. He don't have those Remy perks no more. Like, even people in the industry didn't turn their back on Pat. Pat was complaining about that shit around the finals time. He was complaining that, the industry and shit like that. Like, those people he used to be around, do you see him around them people anymore like that? No.
Nope.
Them niggas chose sides. Mm-hmm. So that Claressa really thought she was gonna get that celebrity lifestyle like that. Like, she's a celebrity, but she's not like a celebrity in them circles. She wanted that. She wanted to be able to rub elbows with the Mary J. Bliges and all that. They're not gonna fuck with Claressa over Remy. You think Mary J. Blige and the niggas gonna fuck with you over them? Like, she been friends with them over 2 decades, damn near 3 decades and shit. You're not gonna get shows over that, no matter if you with Papoose or not. And Win Records ain't getting no fucking weird in that industry. You see that? Do you see anybody in the industry fucking with Win Records? No.
I don't know who them dope dealing at. No, I'm just kidding.
All them, they can have all the money and niggas still ain't fucking with them niggas.
But you know too, when people divorce, people choose sides anyway.
Right.
Again, blowing flowers. Shout out to Tenny as well. But people already automatically do that. When people get divorced, they choose sides. And in the industry, you know, they choose Remy. She's more hotter. She's more popular. She's the one that, you know, really rubbed elbows. Pat he kind of got in through her. You know? Like with everything, because Pap isn't a star.
Nah, Remy is
he's not a star. Remy is a star.
Facts.
Yes, that's just it is what it is.
Like, and the thing is, it's not like they ain't still cool with Pat. They cool with Pat, but it's not gonna be like we said, Claressa. You ain't getting that celebrity life like you thought you was gonna get with Pat.
Yeah.
Nope.
People still cool with Pat, but when it comes down to choosing, they choose.
Yeah, they gonna choose.
It comes down to who gonna be on that float.
Yeah.
Pat, you know what I mean?
Remy. Yep.
It is what it is. She got more hits. It is what it is.
And it's crazy because they made sure they showed Claressa with what when they invited them to the BET Awards, they set their ass in the back. That's showing you right there how they feel about you in the industry. In that industry, you don't have no connects. Now you might got a little, you know, you might mess with a little person here and there, like the Lottos and all them people and shit like that. But when it comes to messing with them higher ups and people that can put you in rooms and shit like that, you have none of that. You have none of that. Remy got all the connects and all the people. If Remy told people, nah, I don't want them here, or if she wanted to blackball the shit out of you and you couldn't get it, and that's basically what she did. She basically blocked your ass from getting in any fucking rooms at all. You can't get in none of them rooms behind the shit you did. They seen you befriend this woman and then, you know, fucking with her husband. That's the ultimate no-no. So yeah. That's the truth. That's the fact.
Season 2, they was allowed to even sit in the back at the BET Awards because she was nominated.
Right, exactly.
And they knew she wasn't gonna win. And she's really their type. If she didn't have this whole relationship with Pat, she would have won a BET Award by now. Yes.
She would have been in a lot of doors.
Yeah.
Without this Papoose shit.
Yeah.
She would have been in a lot of doors. Like you seen, she brought Rick Ross out for the fight and all that shit. But that's where it draws the line. You ain't gonna be able to do no deals with nobody. When records can't get you no collabs with nobody, none of that shit. Like nobody wanna fuck with you.
Right. Shout out to LCL. Appreciate you. Let me ask you this, babe, because your answer, I'm gonna say answer, but what you would tell her would to be leave Pap alone, right? Like
yeah.
If you could tell her one thing, that's what it would be. But if she was to leave him alone, do you think that she can like come back and clear her image?
She can redeem herself if she dropped this Papoose shit. Yeah.
And have like a crisis, because they have those crisis publicists where people who get into a lot of shit. Like I remember when Mel Gibson said
clean it up.
A lot of crazy shit way back in the day. He had to hire a crisis team to like clean it right. She would need that. It would be a lot of cleaning because she got so much on the internet.
Yeah, they clean. She get the right PR team. They clean it up. Trust me, they didn't clean up bigger messes and shit like that. Like with some of these celebrities that, you know what I'm saying, that been through some shit and got a bad, that got a bad
reputation.
A reputation and shit amongst the the fans or just in the media and shit like that. But yeah, they can. If she dropped this Papoose shit now, she might be able to redeem it, because people like a good comeback story. You see what I'm saying? That's one thing about America. America loves a good comeback story.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, with her ass, it's that man that rubs a lot of women the wrong way, and that's what she don't understand. You a woman, you a female athlete in women's boxing. Shout out to P Dub in the building. What's going on? But so you have a lot of women who has been through things, whether they've been cheated on, you know what I mean, been through divorce. So here you is parading around with this man that's still married. That right there alone isn't a good look, you know, because a lot of women has that's just reality. Women has been through things, and they see you as a other woman.
Yeah.
Real, and it is what it is. So she don't understand that part of it. That's why it's best to keep it like Lotto. Lotto is married, well, is not married, but she's with 21 Savage, and they've been together for some years now. But he's still legally married as well. And anytime something is out with them two, that's the conversation people have about him being married. So that's why they just keep it out of sight, out of mind. They just hide shit. She done had a whole baby and everything. So, but Claressa just don't understand that. Even after all this time, she still don't get it. You just don't freaking get it.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like she lost in the fucking sauce. She's so wrapped up in this shit. It's like a game for her. Like, yeah, I got Remy husband. Like, yeah, I got Remy husband. Like, it's a trophy to her. And she don't like to, like you said, she's so much in competition that she don't like to lose. That's why every time you see Remy trending on some shit, she always got to try to counter it with her shenanigans, posting pregnant pictures and saying slick shit on her Twitter X and doing photo shoots to try to compete with Remy when she had a whole video shoot with the whole nightgown shit that she was wearing. She had to wear an opposite one and wear a black one with red hair. Remy wore a red one with black hair. So she always trying to counter shit, and it just, you know.
Tamala said Claressa is too loud and bashful, proud of messing with a married man. And it's the way she handle it too, how she go about it.
Right.
How she go about it, the situation. So that's what, you know, turn people off as well. Men and women, because there's a lot of men that cover Claressa as well, like you, babe, and other, you know, people.
Yeah.
So a lot of men don't like this shit either. They look at her as a little Jezebel.
Little Jezebel spirit.
Yeah, for real. Because of how she go about it. Listen, people get divorced all the time. People separate. That don't mean they gotta just stay single, because sometimes, you know, the proceedings can take a long time. So, but it's how you go about things. Like even in just regular society, that outside of the industry, if it's a couple that's divorced, I mean, that's, you know, going through a divorce, they're not going to parade around a new girlfriend, around family and friends, take her to social events, and it's awkward. It's very awkward. Work events and shit, you still married. Everybody know y'all two as this couple for damn near 2 decades. Here you are parading around this new woman, and y'all not even divorced yet. There's children involved, you know. Not saying you can't see other people while that shit is taking place, but it's a way you go about it. Just out of respect for yourself, the union you once had, and the people, your friends, family. It is what it is. And that your partner too, the new person.
I agree. Yeah, and it's like, and then another thing is, if she was to just play the background, like really draw back from social media with this relationship shit, and really, because it's really out of sight, out of mind. But she's so much of an attention whore. She likes the attention. She never really grew up having it. And she likes the attention that she got Remy's husband. She likes that attention.
It's a trophy for her, because he come from, you know, the bottom, and watching Remy, she could say in an interview that she don't, you know her songs. But girl, whatever. But she could say that. But so in her mind, like you say, that's a big deal. Like, I come from, you know, sleeping on this little dirty ass, pissy ass mattress. Now I got Remy Ma's husband. Like, that's a big deal for her. Even though he don't have money, it's just the fact that that's, you know, and she's getting a lot of attention off of it. Yeah. She's young. She grew up on Facebook. So this all attention shit. She, you know. This is.
So she feel like she need to be able to shit on people. You know what I mean? Like she grew up without having shit. So, but she don't really know how to remain like humble with it. So she feel like she always got to shit on. Oh yeah, I'm a shit on motherfuckers with this shit, and like she's always in a competition mode and shit.
With
Like
herself.
competing,
Yeah.
constantly competing and shit. Right. So
Right. Is it because she's a competitor at heart? Why she thinks she has a
nah,
competitor?
it's insecure. It's insecurity as well. It's a
Yeah.
lot of she's dealt with a lot of insecurity, so she have to prove herself, and she needs validation.
And she has free will. She's an adult, just
Yeah.
like everybody listening. You know, we all can do what we want to do, but you have to accept what comes with that. So she can do all this shit that she's doing on the internet, post pregnancy AI pictures, you
Yeah.
know, parade around this man. She can do exactly what she want to do, just like she do. But you got to accept what come along with it. You got to understand people are going to have their opinions. That's just
Right.
it is what it is. That's for everybody, you know, not just her.
Yeah.
That's for everybody. You do what you want to do, but whatever come with that is what come with it, and you got to
Right.
accept it. And what she got to understand too, honey, she can't fight the World Wide Web. It's a lot of us, girl. Okay, you want us all in the ring. You want blowing flowers. You want Kendra. You want IO, JR, P Dub, LCL. You want us all in the ring, girl. You want to fight us all the bloggers, all the YouTubers, all the influencers. Yeah, she want to fight us all.
And
Yeah,
yeah, can't beat the internet. He
right.
does that. Ray J say he's juicing. Where are the results from Claressa and K's drugs test for this fight? That's weeks away. Yeah, good question. I don't know.
You see
I don't know if he does.
what Kendra said?
Kendra said, "Don't no man want no woman out here disrespecting herself, so Pat will not be around after the divorce is done." That's what I'm saying. Like this is like he's just using Claressa as a stepping stone.
Hey, he needed somewhere to go, baby.
Yeah, she's a stepping stone for this nigga.
His wife said he needed somewhere to go. He had no money.
Yeah,
You
all right. Pat out here fucking for his life.
She
You know how
can't-
when the nigga hobo, you know how hobo niggas got fucked for a place to stay. They gon' you know what I mean? They gon' Pat fucking for survival. So yeah, real shit.
in survival mode.
Yeah, he fucking for survival.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
he sold those bracelets and pawned them.
Yeah.
Okay? He pawned those bracelets. Or that particular bracelet got $5,000 or something close to that.
Right. And he say he ain't do nothing but take it to the casino and gamble that shit up and try to win money.
Do it away.
Yeah, he just take
Or
he
he
just get the money and take it to the
pretend
casino.
like he had a couple dollars and paid for dinner with Claressa.
Yeah. Yeah, shit like that. Right.
Sit there some DoorDash and shit. She probably like, he got money.
Right.
She at the front, buy a couple outfits and shit, some cologne, smell good and shit. She thinking she got to come up, but she didn't know.
Yeah. He ain't buy the flowers because he ain't had the money to buy the motherfucking flowers, man.
Hell nah. And the Forever flowers, them shits cost a few $100s.
Yeah.
Yeah. But she's a provider. Okay, she's a protector and a provider. Because when
Claressa?
they were walking on down on the beach or whatever in Fort Lauderdale the other day. Was that yesterday?
Yeah, you talking about when the car?
Yeah, when somebody rode past and took the video.
Yeah. Yeah.
But she was on the outside.
Yeah, Pat was. Yeah, I just noticed that. Yeah, she was on the outside. Pat was in the inside.
And
I
when
peeped
I
that.
went to the movies, she was walking in front of him, even though he was recording her and shit. But she's like the protector and the provider.
Yeah, she the one with the hands, man. Fuck you really do. She got the hands, man.
Yo, this
Nah,
is
but Pat did protect her against the boy that came up, ran up with the camera, talking about calling her somebody else, and Pat swung on the board, smacked him and shit, or whatever. So he trying to yeah, I don't feel like Pat would let anything happen to her at his site.
He's
You know what I'm
still a
saying?
protector and a provider, and that's
Yeah.
babe. Yeah, she is.
I mean, but she got hands, so I guess, man. I guess.
Yo,
I
that's so
guess.
rare. She's 17 years younger than him. She's the one, providing, protecting. Like, Damn, this is a rare situation, yo, all around the board.
Yeah.
Very rare. That's why people stay tuned in. Because this is not something you see all the time. It's not something you see, just the whole dynamics. If you just list everything, it's like, wow, this is some shit right here. That's why people are tuned in. That's why y'all are here with us, and we appreciate it.
Yes, indeed. Definitely appreciate y'all tuning in.
She got a whole algorithm.
Yeah, she got a whole algorithm. Yeah, she built that algorithm based off stealing Remy husband.
Right? Ain't that some shit?
That's her algorithm built off of her getting involved, befriending Remy and stealing her husband and shit.
Ain't that some shit, y'all?
Yep.
Not boxing. Not what she's.
Not boxing.
Right. You are a freaking world champion, and your algorithm is centered around bullshit.
Yep.
That is some wild shit, yo.
And that's the honest truth. That's the honest truth.
Damn. That's
what I'm saying. You got Remy out here hitting the stage and saying this nigga want half. You know shit going on behind the scenes. Because he probably, you know what, after that interview dropped, Remy text that nigga Papoose, right? She was on it right away, like, yo, why is this bitch still talking? Like, I thought you was gonna shut this shit up. Like, why is she fucking still talking about this shit? Right. You could tell she was frustrated do that because she didn't mention. Listen, this is the reason why, because she didn't mention them in the Angie Martinez shit. She consciously didn't mention nothing about Block Captain. She consciously didn't make statements about Claressa or Papoose. But this bird brain goes on the interview and gets suckered into a question instead of just avoiding that shit. So that sent Remy into a frenzy. I bet you she texted Papoose right away, like, yo, why this bitch still talking? Like, nigga, you supposed to be handling. Like, I told you, every time she says, she probably hit the nigga up in the phone and everything and went off on this nigga. I'm telling you.
Yes,
her that performance.
That performance.
Yeah, that performance, she was frustrated in that shit.
Yeah, she was. And she hasn't been mentioning them in none of her interviews or nothing that she does. So she definitely did that because of what Claressa said on Young Jock in the morning when Miss Shanika asked her that.
Right.
And not only did she mention Remy, she talked about her personal situation. Like, it's not like, okay, she's talking about Remy because of the divorce and she's saying, hopefully they get it done soon or something like that. You're mentioning this lady's personal situation that you don't even know anything about. You don't even know what she's about.
She's speaking on some shit that she shouldn't even be speaking on. Right. She should have avoided the question.
Exactly.
But that thing is, that put pressure on Pat, and now that's why Pat and her I'm telling you, Pat and Claressa got into it behind the scenes behind her saying that shit.
Hell yeah.
Guaranteed, because he knew what was coming with her saying the shit she was saying. He like, oh, now we got to deal with Remy with this shit, and like, damn, why the fuck you had to go in there and say that shit? That's why he flying out to New York now, and she's sitting over there pouting.
Check your little girlfriend. She got one more time.
Right.
Have Remy get the deflecting about her ass the interviews. She ain't gonna like it.
Yeah, it's going to
warn both of their asses. Yes. It's not like, she talking shit about them and she don't want them. She's keeping quiet. But this little girl just can't help herself. And she's so upset. That's the thing. She's upset behind the situation. That's why she answered the question the way she did. She didn't even answer the question. She asked you how long you run around.
She went off on a rant.
Yes, because that's what she been wanting to. That's why she didn't tell them not to ask her any of those type questions, because she wanted to say just that. Like I said, no matter what the lady would have asked her, that would have been her response. Because that's
hold on, baby, hold it down. I'll be right back.
Okay. That's what she's been wanting to say. That's how she feels. And then she can't stay off of the internet and she's reading everything. So she really feel aware about the situation. And Remy just minding her business and not giving a shit. That really upsets her because she wish Remy was fighting back with her ass. Because she fighting every day, y'all. This girl is in her own head. When Remy said in competition with herself, don't even know that bitch. Like, Remy knew before we all knew. Okay? She knew before we all knew what this chick was on. And now we see it every single day. Follow her ass on Instagram if you don't. Watch her stories. Every day. We on some shit. We can't even barely keep up. But y'all hit the like on this video. Those who have already, thank you. Appreciate it. Shout out to J.R. Curry himself for this live stream.
I'm back. I had to put some water in my Stanley cup.
Okay.
Put some water in my Stanley.
Right. I was saying shout out to you for this live stream.
Yeah, because I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you for joining me and keeping this, adding your perspective, because you got great points. You're making some very, very, very great points. You've been following this storyline since the beginning. And that thing about it, at first you was like, damn, I feel like people, like at the very beginning, people just hating on Claressa and all that. Like, you was actually defending Claressa, but then you seen all the bullshit and you was like, hold on, something ain't right here. Something ain't right here. You like, nah, Claressa on some bullshit.
I wasn't thinking people were hating on her per se. I look at both sides. I'm a Libra.
Yeah, you a Libra, right? So you gotta look at both.
I was giving her a pass on just the age. I'm like, y'all, she's been knocked upside the head, the plant water,
plant water.
Trauma. I was giving her a lot of passes. And I'm like, even with her, the way she freaking chew with her mouth open and shit, I'm like, okay, she needs some etiquette classes. She's trying to find herself. Like, I was really rooting for the girl, and I'm still rooting for her. I still want her to win. I want everybody black to win. Yeah. But she just do it to herself. She lined herself up. And it's like, at some point, right. And she reads everything for the most part on the internet, so you see what people are saying. Take some of that shit as advice. You looking at it as, they just hating on you, girl. People telling the truth. These are grown, experienced women. Her algorithm is not 18-year-olds or 20.
Right.
It's literally 35 and up.
Yeah, definitely.
Her algorithm is grown as shit. And it's women that have been through some shit that can tell her something, because her mama's, she got her own mental issues going on.
Yeah, right. And her daddy do too.
No real women around her.
And she don't have real men around her either.
I don't have all the answers. I don't know shit. But the things that I do know, it came from women.
Yeah, experience.
Experience, of course, life experience, but just women too. Grown women. Of course, life experiences. But even as a young child, gems. She didn't never get those gems that a lot of us have. And that's helped us move and groove through life.
Exactly.
So she didn't get any of that. She just, and it shows. But it's like, okay, at some point, because right now we have, information at our fingertips.
Yeah.
That a lot of us didn't have growing up. So you can Google how to be a better person, motherfucker. You know what I mean? You can go to ChatGPT, girl. They can lay it all out for you. So there's no excuses. This is self-inflicted with her ass. I can't even blame age or, childhood, all that type of shit.
Right.
This is on you now. This is our choices that you're making. And it don't have to be. So I can't feel sorry for somebody that's doing it to themselves,
Facts.
Yeah. That's why people be so hard on her ass. It's kind of like tough love. It's like a little sister. Get your little ass.
And she don't, and the thing is,
Mary, man, what the fuck is you doing?
Yeah, like you said, she don't like to take any constructive criticism or none of that shit. She feel like, I don't need to listen to none of you motherfuckers. I don't need, you're gonna have to listen to somebody, or you just gonna have to learn the hard way.
Money, then people, she don't have to listen to you.
That's dumb. That's not wisdom at all.
Right, of course not. But in her mind,
that's not wise.
Okay, little airhead. That if you broke, you can't tell her shit. If she got more money than you ain't driving no Corvette. What the fuck can you tell her? You know? Unless it's that. And Remy said he got so dick.
Yo, yeah, that's fucked up. That's
You'll be using Viagra soon, little girl.
yeah, that's the thing.
Right, she gonna be cheating like a motherfucker. Like,
Yeah, that's the thing. Yo.
Listen, his wife said it, not me, okay? I'm just the messenger. You doing the most over so dick, girl.
Dang, that's fucked up. But women always do that shit when she break up with them. A nigga look your dick little and all that after the breakup. Like, nah, man, I don't want to hear that. So because you dealt with that social dick for over 17 years. So so all that talking about the nigga Johnsky now, like, nah, you dealt with that you had that Johnsky over 17 years, and now the nigga so and all that. Like, nah, you.
I believe it, babe. Because sometimes it ain't just about that. You know, she didn't fall in love with him or marry him because of his, you know.
Nah, I ain't saying all y'all do that, but some women be like, all right, little dick nigga, now you gay, little dick nigga now, after the breakup. Like, nah, you dealt with this nigga all them years, and now it's sex so now. Like,
no, I believe that because she could have said, oh, it's little, or she could have said it ain't shit. She said so. Like, you know, it's all right.
You know, she you know that she taking her jab in the rap record. You know, she taking her
17 years. She can say a lot of things. That's so dick.
But that's how you get to a nigga.
He look like he got so.
Listen what I'm saying to you. That's how you get to a nigga ego. If you dealing, you know what I'm saying. Women gonna talk about a nigga Jonesky to hit the bruise a nigga ego. You know what I'm saying? That's how you attack the nigga manhood, say the nigga gay. Or he got a small jointski. That's how you fuck up a nigga.
She didn't say either of those things. She kept it a buck and said it's so. She could have said it was trash. She could have said
trash is stinky,
he said
stinky, musky, and rusty. Yo,
he leave his hat on. He won't take his hat off, and it's just so. Yo, on them conjugal visits, she was like, it'll do, shit, fuck it.
Yo, that's fucked up.
It'll do, it's so, but it's
but she married the nigga, so we can't just say all that though.
It was so dick, and you know, women look past it. Cause it's other qualities.
Well, shit, I guess if you in love with the nigga, it's gonna feel good because you in love with the nigga, right?
Mm-hmm.
If that's what y'all say, it's gonna feel good. Rather not because you are so in love with the nigga, you just gonna pump his ego up. Whether it's small, large, or not, or whatever. That's what y'all. Y'all. Whatever you could do to help a nigga ego out, right?
Yes, we figure it out.
Well, the cops out over here cracking up.
Why? Because Remy said his shit was like so, like it's alright. Pep ain't got no. Right. And Claressa sitting over there, 31 years old and shit, with some.
Well, you know, different folks for different strokes, man. You know, different strokes for different folks. So whatever, if it's so to Remy, it might be good. It might be good for Claressa. You know what I mean?
I think Pep got a little game, and
he'll
be so supportive like that because he don't have no money and he got so dick. So
man, Claressa want the nigga because he's celebrity and Remy's husband, the trophy shit.
Yeah.
That's the only reason why. Like, she don't really love that nigga neither, man. She ain't in love with that nigga, and he ain't in love with her. That shit is all a game.
She's in love with him.
That shit is a game over there.
I think she's in love.
She playing the game, and Pat playing the game. They playing the game. They run the game on each other, man. Like somebody said earlier here, they manipulating each other. She need Pat for the fame, to keep her relevant. She need Pat for the fame and shit. She want to, like, you could tell because she's still using Remy name. Like you could have promoted that fight without mentioning Remy, man. Like, you ain't had to mention that situation to promote your shit.
Babe, Tenny said she in love with Remy. I agree with that. That's why she reached out to her. For real, she's obsessed with Remy. She's obsessed. In her mind, she in an entanglement too. But Remy just, for real. I agree. She is. She really listen. Remy said happy birthday, baby, to her, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, under her post on Instagram. This
Right.
was like right prior to her being with her husband.
Yeah.
And she was all happy and shit, like, thank you. Like, Remy was a happy birthday, baby. So Remy saying baby to her.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Right. And she literally took that shit like, ooh, she loved me. Ooh,
Yeah.
come here, Remy.
Yeah.
I want you, Remy. She like, shit, if I can get one of these niggas, this will be good for me.
Right. She probably swing both ways. She don't
Allegedly.
discriminate.
Well, I mean, allegedly, we heard, through friends that they put that shit out there, though. That's, and her cousin Shalita, they putting that shit out there.
I just sent you the short too. You want me to DM it to you?
Yeah, yep.
Birthday posts. Yes, y'all like this video too. If you haven't already, those who have, thank you very much. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to y'all in the bushes, of course. Can't forget about the bush babies. Sometimes they be cleaning up, just listening, driving. It's on the TV. Everybody can't participate in the chat, but we do appreciate y'all listening. For sure. For sure. And it's 195 likes. Let's get it to 200, y'all.
Oh, 200, and we good. 200, we 200, and we there.
Yeah. Miss Mahogany said the way she walked down the road, everybody was talking about that too, Miss Mahogany. Like, damn, she walking harder than him. She walking faster, which is rare. But a lot of people pointed that out. Yeah, like, it's a nigga. But you say she's in love with the ideal of him. She wants him to treat her like Remy. Yeah, I agree with that. Yes, I was thinking that too. When I was saying she's in love with him, it could be the whole ideal because she knows it's not going to happen for her as far as the whole fairy tale and ride off into the sunset happily ever after. It's not going to happen. And yes, honey, Tinny, the entanglement. Sherry, you say you wonder what made Claressa take those pictures. Post it now will give her. Yeah, she know it. She loves it. She posted shit and then go look for the feedback. Remember when she was at the game and she was eating that chicken on a $1,000 dress? She literally went to the internet. Like, yeah, I went viral yesterday. Like, she knows exactly.
I went viral yesterday.
Remember that? Remember when she did that?
Yep. Yeah.
She did that video. You said it's giving Fatal Attraction Cali. Yeah, it is. Look how she sought out Remy prior to that. Okay, let me show.
Oh, can you hear it?
Nah.
I gotta reshare it again?
Yeah.
I gotta reshare it again? Damn.
I can't remember if I talked over it or it's just music.
Nah, it's Remy talking over it.
Okay.
I don't From the depths, some shit she was saying. I'm gonna just let it play. Yeah, we'll let it play again.
Y'all subscribe to my channel too if you haven't already.
You have a whole life ahead of you. Why are you attaching yourself to this 47-year-old man that doesn't have anything going, has no career, no job, no income, except for the income that he's claiming off of your percentage because he's your manager? Got you out here talking, looking crazy. He's the one that don't want to sign, don't want to get his stuff out his ex-house. And you are accomplished. You have made it from out the ghetto, from the slums, from the depths of Flint, Michigan. You don't got no kids. You have your whole life ahead of you. Why are you attaching yourself to this 47-year-old man that doesn't have anything going, has no career, no job, no income, except for the income that he's claiming off of your percentage because he's your manager? Got you out here talking, looking crazy. He's the one that don't want to sign, don't want to get his stuff out his ex-house. And you are.
Hey, pause it. Let me read this caption. Turn the sound up and just let it play.
Oh, let's let that John play. All right.
Yeah. Okay. So it says. So wait. Big Ram wished the Bell my happy birthday on March 24th, 3/24. At Belmont, and Pap started dealing with her in June 24th, allegedly. They say Baby Boxer Girl is giving me a lifetime, presents Obsessed. I want her life. This is, let me see, this is mad crazy. And nope, this isn't fake. I went strolling and found this on Claressa's page. This is also scary, the lengths people go through for watching people's lives. So yes, and that was 108 weeks. So this was like, what was this? Let me see exactly. Okay, April 16th. So 108 weeks prior to that. Remy said, happy birthday. Wait, hold on. Let me go back a little bit. Yes. So Remy said happy birthday. And Claressa said, thanks, baby, to Remy Ma. Yes. And somebody went back to that and said, so wait, y'all was friends? Yes.
Yeah, they've been sliding, right, P Dog? They've been sliding in DMs, hell yeah.
And that was March 21st, 2024. Yes. So Claressa was on some BS already.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was. You knew you was eyeing out that lady husband, talking to her. She said, happy birthday to you. You like, thanks, baby. Like,
thanks, baby.
And this shit is still.
I think they pinned this shit too, right? She pinned it. She pinned that comment. So it's still up there. Wherever how far back that video is on her page, that shit is still up there.
Yeah, because that person had found it.
Yep.
Yeah, which caused other people to go look. It's still there, yeah.
Yep.
Thanks, Sherry. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yes, y'all. Ain't that some wild shit? Like,
and it just shows you how, how Claressa is, man. Like, she don't give a shit. She don't give a fuck, like, who's gonna be, affected by it or anything. Like she don't give a shit. Like, her answering that question, knowing that shit was gonna cause, a situation, she ain't give a shit about that in the moment. So she always on the defensive side of things when it comes to her with this Papoose shit, and it's just getting her in trouble even more.
Maybe that's not in the NDA. That's why she do it that way, because she can't say her name.
Right.
She can't go up talking about her. So if the question is asked and she answer it like that, maybe she, she can slide with that. And she's still mad about the diss songs.
Yep.
She mad Remy took another jab at her in the whole New York Nick song with Max B and French Montana. So she can't respond to none of this. So this is her own way, outside of her little subliminals on social media, mainly Instagram.
Yep.
Pull up my short too with the comparisons.
Wait, you gonna send it? Yeah, send it to me.
No, just go back to the. I think you shared it. Are you on your computer? What is this, Facebook? Huh? Oh, I thought this was.
that was YouTube.
Okay. Let me see. I think we 203 likes. Thanks, guys.
Yep. Yeah. Appreciate y'all.
Hey, Sherry said she think they met before 2020.
I don't think they met face to face, but they were, some DMs and shit. Some DMs.
Yeah, blowing flowers. She is a snake, little snaky ass.
She a little sneaky, little
savage too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why she don't give a shit. Like, she was trying to holler at Pat while she was still with the nigga Tony. That's what I'm saying.
I called her little hot pussy because
little hot pussy.
She had a hot pocket.
Little hot pussy.
To call up another guy to your home when your boyfriend leaves.
Oh yeah, blood. Yeah, call blood over there.
Yeah, that's hot pussy, yo. You can't deny it. Who does that? Your man ain't gone 5 minutes and here you got another guy there at the house?
Yeah.
That's some shit right there.
Yep.
She feel like that's her get back because you're going to New York, Remy. You finna be around your wife and your child. So that's her get back. She hate when he go to the East Coast.
Yeah, right.
She ain't mature enough for the situation because
That's
He
what
has.
she put one of these faces on.
He got a daughter. He got a child.
That face right there that she put on when he go leave and go back to New York, Remy. That's the face she puts on right there.
And take
Next
it out
thing you
on
know,
everybody else.
Nasty Dre will be over there tomorrow. You know what I mean?
Take it out on everybody else too. For real, watch how bad her attitude is. When Pap is there, she's happy, she's smiling. For real, people pay attention.
Right.
When he's around, she's happy, smiling ear to ear, all loud and shit, camera on his face. Look how she was when she got the training camp. She was complaining to the coach, laying on the floor. I got a short of it with her complaining.
Yeah,
I seen the other shorts too. And then, as soon as Pap get there, she's smiling, happy, putting the camera on him. Even her pose changed. Then when he leaves, she cussing everybody out. The internet, people around her, she be mad about it. And it's not because, oh, he's leaving to go to work. He's going home.
Right.
He's going home. He's going home. Like, yes. Thanks, Sherry, for the gold coin. Sherry Jackson coming through. Miss Jackson, that is. EW said Claressa is a rainbow. That's part of her problem. She tried to act like she was appalled by the woman hissing at the baddies. Oh, yeah. Does rock around. I think she go both ways. You know, I think she into.
Think she go both. You think she might go both?
Yeah, you got your caption on.
Both ways, most days. Caption so.
Yes. So I know I'm crazy when I be putting up. The reason I be putting up that picture with Pat looking like that because he irritated by her ass.
Right.
I be using that picture.
You talking about the one with the hat on, the orange hat?
When he doing his face like that, because he irritated by her ass. But okay, now pause this real quick. Pause this. Now Remy did a video shoot, and this was one of the visuals, right?
Yeah.
She had hair, the curls. She didn't have on no necklace. She had the fur. Now, literally 20 days later, Claressa dropped this. Now, she did the photo shoot. I think it was 15 days later, something around there, 14 days. But she dropped these pictures 20 days to be exact. 20 days to be exact. Now, she even had her leg out. Like, she's studying this lady, y'all. And she couldn't do the same color, so she just reversed the colors.
Yep.
That's it. That's all. Now, press play for the next one.
All right, hold on. Let me try to blow it up.
Okay.
So I can see it a little bit closer.
This is not a coincidence. And this is on a regular that she does this. Yeah, she did this shit on purpose. Look, pause it. Now Remy got the lady doing her hair. She took a picture. She got a photo with her hair being done. You can see the hand of her stylist behind her as well. It's like a picture. Remy got a serious look on her face. So does she. Yeah, single black female blowing flowers. That's why I use that picture of Pep get annoyed by her ass. Like, ugh, you getting on my fucking nerves. Stop fucking trying to copy my wife. Okay, press play.
She copying and trying to counter every time Remy go viral. She on the timeline heavy. She always got to do some shit to try to divert.
She ain't competition.
Divert the attention on to her.
And she just competition, period.
Yep.
She gonna make sure she had the same type of pictures. Now, her hair got curled the same, but because she get bad quality hair, it don't hold no curls.
It don't hold, right.
No curls. No. So the hair would look the same, but gotta get some better quality hair, girl. Look at this. Now she got this brass, the staircase. Now look, she got the same design mirror behind her.
Right.
And this is this month, you guys. Well, we're in August now, but July.
Yeah, it was in July.
Yes. She's studying her, even with the leg out, all that shit, because she don't have her own identity. So she has to resort to this. So, and this is done by design. This is not a coincidence. He chose this shit.
Yeah.
I want these black robe with feathers on his sleeve. So press play. I think that's
Identity crisis.
Yeah.
I think it's one more.
She has a disorder, but right now she's having a crisis because of Remy. Yeah, that's the last picture, and it was more pictures too. They pretty much the same, identical. Girl is losing it, y'all. we gonna stay tuned in.
Yeah, make sure y'all like this video and make sure y'all subscribe to this channel if y'all haven't, man. Shout out to y'all coming through and rocking out with us for this live stream. Like we said, we're gonna continue to stay on the storyline, and I'm sure y'all gonna, continue to rock out with us because we seeing the shit starting to unfold between you seeing it. Like we getting a glimpse of the shit because eventually that shit's gonna leak out into the public. Like it's just too much shit going on, right? So we're getting a glimpse of that shit. And it's gonna be, trust me, this shit's gonna get ugly. It is.
Mm-hmm. It is. When the breakup, the fallout.
Yep.
The fallout is gonna be nasty, like Andre.
Yep. Nasty like Dre.
Yeah.
Nasty like Nasty Dre. Shout out to y'all, man. Appreciate y'all coming through, rocking out with us. Like I said, make sure y'all hit the like button, share this if you can, and if y'all want to drop down in the comments on the replay, let us know y'all thoughts in the comment section. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Make sure y'all hit those links we dropping in the chat. We got the shop link in the chat. You can drop your link for your channel. Got channel links in the chat. Support links in the chat. Shout out to all y'all that sent gifts and super chats, man. I appreciate y'all support. Greatly appreciate y'all support. Yeah, we gonna just keep rocking it out, man. Anything else you guys say?
No, just shout out to y'all in the chat. Thanks for liking this video. Replay crew, y'all in the bushes, for sure. Appreciate y'all, yeah. Thanks in advance to Replay crew for liking this video and hyping it up too.
And hype it up, yeah. If you can, hit that hype button when we end this live stream. And,
don't forget the hype. Don't forget the hype.
Don't forget the hype.
Yeah. You gotta make a little clip for that. Like don't forget the hype.
Don't forget the hype.
Oh yeah. Shout out to Miss Mahogany Blues, blowing flowers.
Shout out to Miss Mahogany Blues.
Yeah. Trini. Look at y'all showing out with the gems. Thank you for the party hat and the gold coin.
Appreciate it.
Flavor
is the public enemy #1.
Flavor Flav is a legend.
Right.
So for sure. Hell yeah.
Thank y'all for the gifts and the super chats and all them good things. And we shall see you again real soon, folks. You already know if anything happened, we clicking the live button, hitting that live and coming on here and tell y'all all about it. So
yeah, make sure y'all subscribe to me.
Yeah.
My channel.
Let them know.
The link is in the chat. Y'all can get out the bushes. Thanks in advance for subscribing. I'm at like 6,800.
Trying to get on the road to the 7.
6,800 to be exact, y'all. We're on the road to
Trying
7.
to get to that 7. It's a lucky 7. It's a good number.
7,000, yes, because it's up. After you get to that 7,000, it's up from there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Milestones. Hitting milestones.
Yeah, and I appreciate y'all who subscribe to me. Make sure y'all subscribe to the Night and Day Talk Media Network. Yeah,
Night and Day Network, Night and Day Talk Media.
Yeah, the links in the chat.
Links in the chat. And
True Crime, maybe they gotta subscribe for all the true crime lovers out there.
Right, yeah, we're gonna have to Might cover this Tupac trial shit.
Yeah.
Keefy
The
D.
Pop channel.
Yeah.
And a cartoon.
Yeah.
Cartoon channel. Yes.
Thanks for dropping all the links for me. I
Mhm.
appreciate that.
Yeah. Yes.
And all right,
And
thanks.
the link is in the chat too, y'all.
Yep.
Yes. And have a good night. An even better week.
Yeah, enjoy the rest of your week. Oh shit, we're gonna be back on here, definitely.
For sure.
And on that note, peace,
Put it out
y'all.
there for everybody to have a good week though. Gotta put it out
Yeah,
there.
everybody have an awesome week.
If you crave nature but still shop online, Night and Day Herbals is your dream come true. Discover premium herbal soaps, shampoos, and CBD products. All organic, all for you. Shop now at nightandayherbals.com.